Hour of local community radio. For news, weather, sports, and local information, you can bank on WPBK FM.
The following score. Coach, I thought, your offense did a good job controlling the drives, moving the ball down, just unfortunately did not finish. Does that motivate your team knowing that Lincoln County can move the ball? They just need to finish tonight?
Yeah, well, part of our game plan is when they're so explosive offensively, we want to keep them off the football field. We want to grind it. We want to make sure we get long sustaining drives, and we did that. We just weren't able to punch it in, like you said. So yeah, it should be motivation for our guys. Our guys shouldn't need any extra motivation. I told them if you can't get ready to play tonight, first round of playoffs, then you're playing the wrong sport. This is when it starts to count. This is what we've been playing for all season. So definitely a motivating factor. We just got to be more physical and make sure we're executing, clean up some things, and you got to give those guys a lot of credit as well. They're coached well and they do things that they're supposed to do. So we've got a few tweaks and things we've done this time. So hopefully that'll allow us to get inside. If we get inside the red zone, we're able to punch it in.
Lincoln County looks to take on the battle with the Red Hounds tonight here in the Corbin Field. Coming up, we'll have the keys to victory from Coach Crutchfield. You are listening to Lincoln County Football on WBPBK-FM 102.9.
You want to give your children everything they need to succeed academically, but it can be tough on a budget. Did you know there's a place where homework help, exciting programs, and other educational resources are free? It's your local library. Sign up for a library card so your children can start learning today. This has been Amanda Gearhart, Director of the Lincoln County Public Library, with a message from the American Library Association's Campaign for America's Libraries and Lincoln County Public Library. For more information, visit lcplinfo.org.
Hello, I'm Kyle McKnight, owner of McKnight Life Insurance Agency here in Lincoln County. I've been insuring Kentuckians with affordable life insurance protection for over 2 decades. With many various life insurance products available, I have witnessed many families benefit from a well-designed life insurance plan. I offer policies such as whole life, term life, and final expense, and many others. I encourage anyone to purchase life insurance at the earliest age possible. You may contact me at 606-355-7508 for a free, no-obligation life insurance quote. Be assured McKnight Life Insurance Agency can design for you a life insurance policy that will be accepted at any funeral home nationwide. Remember, McKnight Life Insurance Agency, 606-355-7508.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County looks to continue the football play here in the state playoffs as we're in the first round of the KHS AA playoffs here in Kentucky. And I'm speaking with Lincoln County head coach Spencer Crutchfield. Coach, this is the first time Lincoln County has took the field since October 30th in a game that your team won 46-24 over Rockcastle County. Basically a 3-week break from the last time you played, and that's both teams. Corbin's going with the same thing. How does a team handle that long of a break?
Well, our thought process for us, at least for us, we didn't have a game that last week. We were going to try to get healthy. We had some guys that were beaten, banged up, and, we had some momentum going in. We were going to get some guys healthy and just make sure we had 2 weeks to prepare for Corbin. Well, then the decision was made to push playoffs back. So, it's not easy. Just to be honest with you, it's not easy keeping kids focused, keeping kids motivated when there's a 3-week layoff between football games. But you got to have a mature group, and that's my job as a coach to make sure we're staying focused, make sure we're staying motivated, and understand what's ahead of us. So, it's been tough, but we shouldn't have any excuse as far as being prepared and being ready to go tonight. So, definitely cleaned up game plan and what we're going to do, and we should be keyed in on what we're going to do and what they're going to try to do, which, I'm sure they've made tweaks as well. They've had 3 weeks to prepare. So, we just got to come out and make plays and play fundamental football.
Corbin comes in tonight as the number 1 seed in the district. Lincoln County with an 0-3 record, the number 4 seed in the district, Coach. But this is a game that I think the state's going to keep an eye on because despite the difference in the seeding, I think you match up very well with the Red Hounds tonight.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, you look at it, and then they're probably supposed to beat our tails. But, we do some things that they necessarily don't like to defend, and we do some things that's different than most people they play, So we're going to try to control the clock. They're going to try to get us off the field. They're a big play offense, and we're going to try to limit it. We're going to bend, but try not to break defense. So we kind of give and take a little bit when we play each other. So I'm sure they'll be ready to go. Everybody says They overlooked us last time, which they may have. So I'm sure they're going to be ready to go. They're going to come out and they're going to bring the fight to us. So we got to respond and be ready to take the fight back to those guys.
Coach, as you get ready to head out of the locker room with your team to take the field, what's your final message for the team in order to walk away with a victory?
Well, we got to come out. We got to execute the game plan. We got to make sure that we're doing what we've been taught for the last 2.5, 3 weeks, and we got to make sure that we take care of the football. We got to limit big plays from those guys. Like I told you, they're a big play offense. If we can limit big plays, make them grind, make them go on long drives and bend but don't break. And then offensively, like you said, key is when we're moving the ball, we got to stick it in when we get our chances. So, it's going to be a game of hopefully attrition, and we're battle tested enough that we can come out on top.
Well, Coach, we sure do wish you luck tonight and hope we can continue this conversation into next week. But it's Lincoln County and Corbin coming up. We're just moments away. You are listening to Lincoln County Football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln County? It doesn't matter where you get your vehicle. Just ask that the taxes are paid to Lincoln County. Your Lincoln County clerk, Sonny Spoonamore, reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
Hi, this is Justin Pointer of PBK Bank. When the Lincoln County Patriots are competing, you can be sure they're prepared for the big game. Hours upon hours of practice have built stronger characters, taught the value of teamwork, and a dedication to excellence and hard work. Win or lose, these values will serve our players for a lifetime, and that's a winner every time. PBK Bank, the People's Bank since 1906. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
We're just under 4 minutes away from kickoff here in the first round of the KHSAA High School Football Playoffs as Lincoln County has traveled down to Corbin, Kentucky. Brad, this is a Corbin team that's loaded with talent this year, as Lincoln County's seen just a little bit how athletic they were a few weeks ago.
They sure are, Dustin. They have a very balanced attack. 3 players coming into this game averaging over 200 yards rushing per game, and I know that may not sound like a lot on a normal year, but you have to remember this is an abbreviated season. Red Hounds are 6-1, number 3 RPI team in the state in Class 4A. And like we talked about earlier, they defeated Lincoln County 14-8 last time these two teams meet. Dustin, one thing we failed to talk about a lot last time because there was not a lot of explosive plays, but Travion Longmire is the player to watch for Corbin. The sophomore's being recruited by everyone in the country, UK, Louisville, Michigan, Tennessee, Mississippi State. He has a lot of big-time D1 schools looking at him, so it's going to be interesting to see what the Patriots have in store for that young man tonight.
You're absolutely right, Brad. They continue to show just how athletic they are in different ways, and that's Corbin.
He's a junior. I misspoke. I said sophomore, but yes.
But they've got talent all across this field. That's Corbin, Kentucky, and that's why they're a traditional powerhouse program. But, Logan, one thing Lincoln County can counter that with is a 3-headed monster in the backfield, as you heard Coach Spencer Crutchfield talk about it, and that's quarterback Clayton Davis, Lee Ammon, and Rodney Alcorn.
Lincoln County did a good job of time of possession last time they played Corbin, and that's why it was such a low-scoring game. Lincoln County did a great job of taking advantage of their triple threat that they have and keeping the ball in the offense's hands as long as they could. That's why you saw Corbin in this explosive offense of Corbin's only put up 14 points. Lincoln County only scored 8, but they could have had anywhere from 21 to 28 had we had a couple goal line stands just cross over that end zone. So I am very interested to see how this game goes tonight.
Well, Lincoln County is definitely going to try to control the clock tonight, as you heard Coach Crutchfield talk about, just keeping his offense out. And, Brad, one thing that folks may need to pay attention to tonight is quarterback Clayton Davis on the season, 999 yards.
That's right, Dustin. 1 yard away from that 1,000-yard rushing club. Clayton Davis, 999 rushing yards, 15 rushing touchdowns, averaging 11 yards per carry. So we call him a quarterback, but he does a lot more than that, Dustin. 231 yards receiving, 3 receiving touchdowns, 361 yards passing, and 2 passing touchdowns. Clayton Davis, one of the most versatile players in the state, and it's really good to see him able to perform here in the first round of the playoffs tonight here against Corbin.
It is the junior quarterback or basically the junior do-it-all back, let me just say that, has shown that he can do it all this season. But the big help that he's had from Alcorn and Ammon just to come in and allow this Lincoln County offense to put up points like we've not seen from this Lincoln County team over the program history. Logan, Lincoln County's going to have to get the ground game going tonight to use that. Corbin's going to stiffen up on defense, but if Lincoln County can just get back to fundamentals, they can play the football that they deserve to play.
Lincoln County doesn't have to come out and run anything special, do any trick plays, or try to catch Corbin off guard. All they have to do is make sure that they keep the football in their hands.
We're just moments away from kickoff. Corbin, Kentucky, you are listening to Lincoln County Football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Alford with Animal Care Center. Let me and my compassionate staff at Animal Care Center help you take care of your furry family members. At Animal Care Center, we're well equipped to handle anything from general wellness visits to complex medical cases. Located on Highway 27 across from Sonic, call 606-365-7660 to schedule your appointment today.
Help protect you and your family from COVID-19. Clean your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, especially after you've been in a public place, after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing. If soap and water isn't available, use a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick, and put distance between yourself and other people. This is especially important for people who are at higher risk of getting very sick. This message is paid for by the Lincoln County Health Department. For more information, call 606-365-3106.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
We're getting ready to have kickoff here in Corbin, Kentucky, as Lincoln County is set to take on the Red Hounds of Corbin. Both teams are back on the sideline, huddled up, getting ready to take the field. And I'll kick it over to our play-by-play guys, Brad Smith, Logan Smith. Buckle up, guys, and enjoy.
It's playoff time here live from Corbin, Kentucky tonight. The Lincoln County Patriots, with their 5-3 record, have traveled to Corbin for an opening round matchup with the Corbin Red Hounds. Red Hounds enter the contest tonight 6-1. Ranked number 3 in RPI, according to the latest 4A RPI ratings. Lincoln County comes in 13th in those same ratings, Logan, and Lincoln County will receive the ball first tonight. They're wearing their white road uniforms, all white, white on white, with the white helmet, the red block L. Corbin going with the gray pants, the red jersey, and the silver helmet.
Lincoln County is a team that Corbin did not want to see in the playoffs tonight. Lincoln County is just so explosive, and while they dropped a few games in district, they are a team you do not want to see in the playoffs because their ability to score the football.
Corbin will kick off first here tonight. We are Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding kickoff. A new sponsor on the broadcast tonight for the opening round of the playoffs. Lincoln County set to receive. It's a beautiful night for high school football here from Corbin, Kentucky. Lincoln County has Clayton Davis and Lee Ammon back deep. And Corbin is set to kick off. The whistle's been blown. 12 minutes on the clock. The ball is booted high in the air. Ammon will come up and field it on the 12-yard line. And it looked like he caught it with 1 foot out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be the call there, Logan. So Lincoln County should start off with good field position.
Should bring that up to the 35 to 40-yard line, I believe, is where it will be. They have the opportunity to have Corbin re-kick, but I think with the explosive offense you have, let's put the boys out on the field because like we talked about, Lincoln County is a team you don't want to see in these playoffs because if they get hot, if they start clicking, they're going to put up points quick and hurt any team they come across.
Lincoln County's three-headed rushing attack led by quarterback Clayton Davis, 1 yard away from the 1,000-yard club, 15 rushing touchdowns. Lee Ammon with 610 rushing yards, 11 touchdowns on the season, and Rodney Alcorn, the senior, 486 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. Lincoln County will open up from the shotgun formation, trips left. Davis breaks the huddle, gets up, ready for the first snap. He'll take it. He'll keep it himself. He's out past the 35, up near the 40, falls forward to the 41-yard line.
There's the 1,000-yard season for Davis. We've been looking for that one for a couple games now. We knew he'd eventually get to it. What a nice game. I like the play call there to start the game off with just an easy play, nothing special. Let your offensive line knock the jitters off and put the ball in your playmaker's hand to get an easy 5 to 6 yards. Set yourself up with an easy 2nd and 4 really open up the playbook here.
That rush will put Davis over that 1,000-yard mark for the season. 2nd down and 4. Davis will take the snap. This time he'll hand off to Amon. Amon lost his footing on the cutback. He's fighting up near the sticks. He's going to be short. Corbin pushes him back, and there's also a penalty flag on the play.
It's going to be in the area of holding. It came from the back judge on that play, so we'll see what is called here.
Waiting the signal from the crew tonight. This crew, we've been told, is from Louisville, and it's going to be holding against the Lincoln County offense. That'll back them up 10 yards, and unfortunate penalty there, Logan, with that rush. Lincoln County was going to have a 3rd down and short situation, and now they're looking at 2nd down and long.
In playoff games, that's something that you've got to clean up. You've had all season to kind of get those under control, and if you look at the statistics, the teams that turn the ball over the least and commit the least amount of penalties will win each playoff game.
Davis breaks the huddle with 15 seconds on the play clock. 2nd down and 14, Lincoln County's first drive of the game. They receive the opening kickoff, just under 11 minutes to play. Davis will take the snap. He'll keep it himself. He's out near the 35 before he's brought down by a Corbin defensive player, and that will get the ball back right around the original line of scrimmage and set up 3rd down and 10 for the Patriots.
So one thing I've noticed Corbin has started to do on defense is they're walking up their outside linebackers to just sit off the defensive ends' hips, and that's really there so they can't have these playmakers like Ammon and Davis breaking it to the outside. You're forcing them back inside to your hog mollies who can take them down. Don't let their speed hurt you. Let your outside linebackers play up.
Davis breaks the huddle. 10-18 to play first quarter. Shotgun formation. Alcorn one back in the backfield. Davis takes the snap, rolls out toward the Lincoln sideline, throws an out pattern, had his man, Quinn, but it will fall incomplete out of bounds. Quinn unable to haul it in. It would have been enough for a first down, but the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down and 10 with 10:09 to play here in the first quarter, and Lincoln County will send their special teams unit out for their first punt of the evening.
It's a good effort by Quinn right there. That's a tough catch to make, especially with the type of coverage that Corbin had all over him. They read that route. He was just trying to hit it right at the sticks and get out of bounds. Great job by Corbin right there.
Davis will set up to punt it for Lincoln. He takes the snap. It's going to fake. He keeps it himself. He's out to the 30. Now he's going to punt it. Great decision there by Davis. He had the green light for a fake, Logan, and it was bottled up. And before they could hit Davis, he goes ahead and punts it. So a very creative special teams play by the junior do-it-all man, Clayton Davis. Very headsy play there.
That's that Australian kick right there, mate. He rolled out. Looked like he was going to fake it, but then just booted it on downfield. The benefit you get out of that is sometimes you'll clip a player in the helmet, cause a muff kick.
I think he was going to keep that one. Smart play there, and the punt is down on the 30-yard line, so Corbin will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30. 9:58 to play first quarter. Snap, handoff around the right edge. Corbin with some nice yardage here on 1st down. And that's Travion Longmire on the carry. Lincoln County did a good job against him the first 2 times these teams meet. And Logan, we talked about in the pregame portion, Longmire being recruited by a lot of Division I football programs across the nation.
He's getting a lot of looks by a lot of larger schools, and the main thing for that is his size. He passes the eye check, and that is 80% of having these big colleges look at you.
Shotgun formation, backs both ways. Combs will take it, hand off right up the middle, and that run will be enough for a Corbin 1st down. That's Seth Mills on the carry, and that'll be a 1st down for the Red Hounds. 9:45 to play first quarter. Seth Mills with a nice pickup on 2nd and short.
I look for the Red Hounds to run it quite a bit tonight. Both of them are going to have the same strategy. Keep it out of the other team's offense's hands. Don't let them score so fast.
Shotgun formation, no huddle offense. Lincoln County's defensive line jumps, but no snap, and they're able to get back across the line. Now they'll look over to the sideline, check the play. Combs will. He'll take the snap, throw it out on the sideline. It's caught, hit by a couple of Lincoln County defenders. Davis got in, hit him early. Skylar Quinn, first man there. He slowed him up and waited for some help. And a nice open field tackle by the Patriots to set up 2nd down and 5.
Quinn made the right read there. He's just got to get there a little bit quicker and try to swat that ball away or take him down as soon as he goes to catch it.
Cameron Combs No huddle offense. Gets the play from the sideline. Looks over the line of scrimmage. He's got Mills in the backfield beside him. He's going to throw a little quick hitch out to the sideline. It's caught again. Dakota Patterson, second reception of the drive, and this time it'll be enough for a first down for Corbin.
That play is used so much in high school football. It's just the little rocket or laser screens. Gets the ball, and as soon as that quarterback has his hands on it, he doesn't even take the time to find the laces. He just zips it out to the man on the outside and get as many yards as you can.
Corbin staying in the no huddle. It's a no huddle offense, but not a hurry up offense. So the distinct difference there. They stay lined up where they could snap it quick, but they're taking their time to get it in from the sideline. There's a shotgun caught. Running around the right side. He's going to keep it himself. He's out inside the 25, out near the 20. Nice run there by number 10, Seth Mills, who lined up and did most of that work himself around the right edge.
Yeah, the Lincoln County defensive line here is just getting blown off the football at the moment. They're getting reach blocked, and that's what's setting up these extended runs to the outside for Corbin. They're going to have to turn that ball back inside so your inside linebackers and interior defensive line can help you make a play.
Cameron Combs, the quarterback for Corbin's a sophomore. Good runner, good passer. They'll go under center this time. I formation, twins left. Combs will take it, hand off left side. Big hole opens up. And Peyton Addison's first carry of the game. He's able to break a couple of tackles and pick up big yardage on first down. That'll set up second down and about 3 for the Red Hounds.
You're hearing a lot of names called for the Red Hounds so far tonight on their first offensive drive. It shows you the trust they have in these young players to go out there and make a play and keep this ball moving down the field. Lincoln County's defense has got to get something clicking here and get a stop.
Combs from the gun, backs both ways. Hard count. Looks like Lincoln County jumped. We'll see what the call here, and it is going to be encroachment on the Lincoln County defense. That 5-yard penalty will move the ball inside the 10-yard line and give Corbin an automatic first down and set up first and goal from the 8. Corbin having their way here, and as you mentioned, Logan, using a lot of different players on this opening drive.
The County's defense, they're getting a little bit frustrated with how they're playing right now, and that's going to feed into these encroachment penalties.
Combs from the gun again. He's going to take it quick, throw to the right. It's caught out there by Patterson. He breaks a tackle, and then he's eventually brought down by a couple of Lincoln County defenders. Excuse me, that's Longmire that time on the catch. His first reception. He did have one run early on. And he's going to get down inside the 5-yard line, set up second down and 4 with 6:47 to play here in the first quarter. No score. Opening round of the Class 4A playoffs, live from Corbin, Kentucky. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight, the live stream on the WPBK FM YouTube channel. And we want to thank Bob Allen Motor Mall for being our scoreboard sponsor. Unfortunately, we're not able to hook into that tonight, but they've been a great sponsor throughout the year. Combs going to take the snap, handoff right up the middle. Corbin back breaks the goal line, and he's in for 6. Touchdown, Corbin. Number 10, Seth Mills on the touchdown run, and Corbin jumps out to a 6-0 lead with 6:19 to play here in the first quarter. Impressive opening drive by the Red Hounds.
Yeah, Lincoln County's defense right there just didn't have much to say for that Corbin offense. Corbin had their way up front. Lincoln County's defense is going to have to figure something out because it didn't look that way the first game they played against Corbin. Not sure if they came out expecting to see a different offensive package or what they were game planning for, but the Lincoln County Patriots looked a little flat right there.
Jacob Baker on to kick the extra point for Corbin. Good snap, kicks up, splits the middle. It's good. With 6:19 to play here in the first quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, it's Corbin 7, Lincoln County 0. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Sanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Hello, this is Jill Smith, office manager at PBK Bank's 150 office. I've been proudly serving our customers and community since 1999. Listen up. If your bank is charging you to keep your money in your checking account, it's time to switch to PBK Bank's Freedom Account. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Between the Creeks, Kennels, and Boarding kickoff here for Corbin as they go down the field and score on their open drive. Lincoln County's Lee Ammon will receive it on the 10-yard line. He's out past the 20 to the 25, and finally brought down by Corbin on the 34. So second straight drive, Lincoln County opens up with good field position.
We haven't seen many teams this year who have dared to kick it deep to Lincoln County, especially because they've got Lee Ammon and Clayton Davis, two of your three big playmakers back there.
Shout out to Principal Michael Godby listening back in Lincoln County tonight. Also Superintendent Rowe listening and watching. Superintendent Rowe loves to watch on that live feed. Lincoln County starts first and 10, 6-12 play in the first quarter. Davis goes under center, turns hands off to Ammon. Ammon met in the backfield. He turns ahead trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and I think he did just that before he stopped by the Corbin defense. Set up second down and long for the Patriot offense.
Corbin is getting all of their success right now from dominating up front. Clayton Davis was pushed in the backfield right there before he could hand the ball off. So this offense and defensive line for Lincoln County is going to have to step it up. It's the same guys you played earlier in the season. You showed you could do it that week. Come out. Let's get off the football here and get these guys who are such good playmakers some room to run.
Davis back under center, 5:34 to play first quarter. Hard snap, and this time he's drawn Corbin offsides, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty on the Red Hounds, and that'll help Lincoln County out here on second down. Shout out tonight to the Bakers and the Spoonamores, Hadley Spoonamore, Jenna and Brody Baker, and Josh Hawkins watching back home in Lincoln County. Some young.
The rocket or laser screens themselves.
Third down and 5, 45 to play here in the first quarter. Corbin leading Lincoln County 7-0 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Davis going to set up from the gun. He's got Alcorn to his right, Twins right. Haney on the left side. Davis takes it. Looked like miscommunication. He's going to keep it himself on the read option, and he and Alcorn ran into each other, and the timing of that play was messed up from the get-go, and Davis able to pick up a yard or two, but not near enough. And that'll make it 4th down and 4. Lincoln County on their own 40-yard line, and they'll be forced to send the punt team back out.
And Corbin is not a team that you can bend and break on in the playoffs. They are going to take advantage of any miscommunication, any missed blocks. They're going to capitalize on it. So Lincoln County here, they're going to punt. Let's try to pin them deep, and this defense, let's try to redeem yourself.
Davis takes it, gets the punt off. Nice long spinning kick, fielded on the 20-yard line by Corbin. They get out on the right sideline. Good blocking set up, and Lincoln County does a good job sealing off the sideline and pushing Corbin's number 10, Seth Mills, out of bounds. Mills appears to got out near the 35-yard line, so Corbin will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35, leading 7-0 with 3:40 to play here in the first quarter.
Corbin came out in that initial drive, and they really tried to attack just right off the tackle. So Lincoln County, let's see if these outside linebackers can play up. Force plays inside, and those defensive ends, they've got a big job in making sure that tackle does not reach block them. Turn him back around, and then play that outside corner. Force that running back, try to go up the middle.
Cameron Combs will set up from the gun. He's got one back in the backfield to his left, Twins left. He'll take the snap, inside handoff, good blocking. Nice first down run by Corbin. Going to be out past the 40-yard line on that one. Is set up second down and short, and Corbin is controlling the line of scrimmage so far tonight, Logan.
They are. We've talked about it on both sides of the football. On the offense, Our offensive line is just getting pushed into the backfield, and our backs are getting hit before we can get anywhere. On defense, they're just getting beat on the edges right now. That was a run up the middle, but I saw a couple runs to the outside on that first drive that really opened it up for Corbin and got them those first downs, and we could have gotten them to a third down.
Corbin staying in this no huddle offense. Powers in the backfield alongside Combs. Combs will take it and hand off on a jet sweep. Lincoln County met him in the backfield. Davis stood him up on the 45. Call it the 46. We do have a penalty flag on the play in the backfield in the neighborhood of holding.
That was a much better job of Lincoln County right there to set the edge and not let that little jet sweep outside run get to the edge, because Corbin's got a lot of speed. So if you let them get outside of you on the edge, they have 1 to 2 people to make miss before they've got a big gain. Right there, Lincoln County turned it back inside where all your other help is, and they're able to make a good tackle. The holding helps them even more, puts it at 2nd and long.
That holding penalty will negate the first down. Mills had picked up enough for a first. Instead, it'll be 2nd down and 14 for the Red Hounds. Combs looking over at the sideline to get the play from his coach. He's got Powers in the backfield, twins both ways. They'll send Massengale in motion. He's going to fake the screen to Massengale. He's got a go route. He's got his man wide open. It's caught. It looks like Brody Wells. He's tracked down by a Lincoln County defender inside the 20-yard line. And nice play call by Corbin. Totally fooled the Lincoln County defense. They were sitting on the screen, and they hit Wells on the go route.
Your corners have to be so disciplined they cannot break on the screen before they see that ball leave the quarterback's hands. You've got to stay on your wide receiver no matter what route he runs or what you see going on behind him. Right there, he just got beat.
1st down and 10, Corbin. 2:15 to play first quarter. Corbin leading the Patriots 7-0 on the long pass play to get the Red Hounds inside the red zone for the 2nd time tonight. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Combs takes it, hands off right up the middle to Powers. Powers using his power to churn ahead and get down near the 10-yard line on that 1st down carry. And Blake Powers is a big running back, hard to bring down.
County's defense is aware of that too. Like we said, we've played Corbin before, and County's defense here, they're making plays, getting themselves in a situation to put Corbin behind the sticks and get it to 3rd or 4th down. But then we're having a lot of mental mistakes. We're letting them take advantage of something that we shouldn't be and getting blown off the football. So Lincoln County's defense, they can step up. We can make plays. We just have to go do it.
Combs from the gun, twins both ways. Power sets up in front of him in the backfield. He'll send a man in motion. That's Massengale. He's going to fake it to him, keep it himself right up the middle. Combs gets close to the 1st down marker. We'll see where they mark at. Shout out tonight to Doodlebug Newcomb, former Lincoln County great, listening and watching back home. He says, go Patriots. It's going to be just short of the 1st down with that mark, Logan. They may measure this. They've got the 3 on the sideline stick, but they're going to blow the whistle and bring the chains out. We'll see what happens here. It'll either be 1st and goal from the 8 again or 3rd down and short. Lincoln County's defense did a good job that time of bottling Combs up.
Lincoln County's defense is looking a little bit better on this drive. If we would have stayed at home on that big, long pass down the sideline really is what got us on this one. However, depending on how this goes, if we can just stay smart, don't make mental mistakes, let's try to come up and get a stop here in the red zone.
The measurement is down, and it's going to be enough for a 1st down, and just by an inch or 2. It looks short from our angle, but we learned last time when we visited Corbin that our angle may not be the optimal angle for seeing things correctly, Logan. So
when we are looking into that end zone, Brad, it has come down to less than just inches multiple times here at Corbin.
So Corbin will have it 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. We're under 1 minute to play here in the first quarter, 50 seconds on the clock. Combs looking over at the sideline to pick up his play. No rush here. Play clock down to 10. Combs going to take it. Inside handoff. Getting around left edge. Cut back. Breaks one tackle. He's near the goal line. He falls in. Touchdown Peyton Addison. 8-yard touchdown run with 33 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And that touchdown run will give Corbin a 13-0 lead over Lincoln County.
You can tell Corbin's been watching film and figured out where they can attack this Lincoln County defense. Lincoln County came out prepared to face the same Corbin offense they did last time. However, what many good teams will do is they will anticipate what you're going to come out and show them, and they'll find a way to beat you, and that's what Corbin's doing here tonight.
Corbin going to attempt the extra point here. Jacob Baker, the kicker. Good snap again, kicks up. Looks like it veered left. We'll see if it got over the bar, and it did. They're going to call it good. So with 33 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, it's Corbin 14, Lincoln County 0 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering Kentucky's future.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New GMCs cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to save up to $10,000 on new 21 GMC Acadia SLEs. Stock number M21077, MSRP $38,985. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Kickoff fielded by Lee Ammon on the 15-yard line. He's out past the 30, 35, up near the 40. Finally brought down by Corbin. Nice return by Lee Ammon. That was another between the creeks, kennels, and boarding kickoff for the Lincoln County, their third return here in the opening quarter. And with 26 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, Lincoln County trailing Corbin 14-0. They'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
We see how many teams didn't kick it deep to Lincoln County so far this season, and that's because Davis and Ammon are going to do that every single time. You're not going to pin them deep. As well just try to squib it or something so you don't risk the return.
Big possession here for the Lincoln County offense. They desperately need to mount a drive here. Davis going to take the snap. Hand off Ammon. Good cutback. Out plus the 40. Breaks a tackle up near the 50. First down and more. Lee Ammon finally pushed out of bounds on the Corbin side of the field. It'll be a first down run for Lee Ammon. A nice looking run at that. And Ammon, Logan, has been impressive throughout the year. And that's another Bluegrass Drugstore's first down for Lee Ammon.
That was an excellent cutback right there. The original hole he was supposed to hit was not there. Corbin's doing a great job of bringing these outside linebackers up and playing the edge. Well, he stepped around the tight end right there and then got upfield, made a man miss, really trucked him is what it looked like, and got the first down.
First down of the evening for the Patriots. Comes with 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Davis goes back under center. Two backs behind him. He'll turn, play action pass. He's going to keep it himself. He's to the 45, runs into a Corbin defender and finally hit, but he'll have a first down. Nice run. He's past the first down marker on that keeper. With 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter, the clock will stop as they reset the chains, but that gain will be good for another Bluegrass Drugstore first down for Clayton Davis and the Lincoln County offense. And, Logan, that should be our last play here in the first quarter. On the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, it's Corbin 14, Lincoln County 0. You're listening to Lincoln County Football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
If you had one wish, what would it be? How about wishing for a new Buck ventless gas fireplace from Ed Bice Appliance and Furniture in Eubank? We have a wide variety of Buck ventless gas fireplaces, and we would be happy to deliver one to your home. Come to Bice Appliance and Furniture in Eubank, and we'll make your dreams come true.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Second half action set to get underway here from Corbin, Kentucky. Lincoln County trailing 14-0. Corbin's had the ball twice and drove down and scored both times. Lincoln County with their third possession of the game, Logan, and this one has been a lot more impressive than the first two. Back-to-back first down carries from Ammon to Davis sets Lincoln County up with good field position on the Corbin 36-yard line to open up the second quarter.
I've seen two improvements. One, I've seen a lot better blocking up front, and even Alcorn in the backfield has done some great blocking. And two, I've seen these ball carriers start to not try to commit to the original hole, bounce around, find one.
Davis takes the snap. He'll turn, hand off to Ammon. Ammon to the 35. Pushes forward down to the 33, so that'll be a 2-yard carry for Lee Ammon on first down. And Ammon never quits fighting for those yards. Oftentimes they'll have to blow the forward progress whistle to get him to stop. He's a tough runner in the inside running game for the Patriots.
We see that in him and Alcorn. Alcorn's also really impressed us this year with how he's willing to be the workhorse, the one that takes the beatings up the middle during the game so that Ammon and Davis can have their field days on the outside.
Shout out to Caleb Smith watching and listening back home tonight. Davis back under center, wing T formation. He'll take the snap, turn, hand off Ammon. Ammon cuts it back nicely. Corbin sitting there waiting on that one. Nice tackle there by Corbin's number 53, Josh Oliver. He's doing a good job taking away that cutback that's worked well for Ammon here in the last couple of games of the season, especially in the Rockcastle County game, and Oliver setting on that tonight.
Yeah, 53 right there. He's having his way with the Lincoln County offensive line and is finding Ammon anytime he runs in that direction.
Third down and 7, 10:45 to play second quarter. Clayton Davis sets up from the gun, has Alcorn to his left, Twins right. Davis going to take the snap, keep it himself. Penalty flag comes flying in, whistle's blown. And it's going to be a false start called on Lincoln County. That'll back them up 5 yards, and tough penalty there. Ball currently marked on the 38-yard line. That'll back them up 5 to the 43. But more importantly, will set up 3rd and 12 instead of 3rd down and 7. So Lincoln County went from a down and distance, Logan, where they had an option to run the ball still, to now 3rd down and 12. You're looking more at a passing situation.
Like we've talked about a couple times so far tonight, Lincoln County not doing themselves any favors when it comes to penalties. There's been a few times they had Corbin maybe on a 3rd and long that they've gave up some penalties. There's been times that they've had a 2nd and short or 3rd and short, and they've given up a couple penalties. So got to clean that up. Let's hope they can bust a big play here. You've got your triple threat. Let's see if they go to them.
Another penalty flag comes flying in. This time it's going to be delay a game on Lincoln County. Wondering if they didn't reset the play clock there, but not much time. Didn't look like they reset it, but they're going to call delay a game, back it up 5 more yards. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 17. This time Lincoln County will rush up to the line. Davis will set up in the gun. He's got a receiver both ways. Lee Ammon to the left, Quinn to the right. He's going to take it, throw out on the flats, and overshot his intended receiver, Lee Ammon. Looked like they were just trying to pick up a chunk of that back and possibly go for it on 4th down, but it goes incomplete. So with 9:58 to play here in the second quarter, Lincoln County looking at a 4th down and 17 from the Corbin 43-yard line, and they're going to be forced to punt again.
Yeah, Brad, I think that play clock was on daylight savings time because it was a little bit short to me, but Lincoln County, they came out and tried to get a chunk of that back. I like the play call there. Set yourself up with a 4th down that you can go for, but let's come out and try to penalty.
Snap back, Davis gets the kick off. Lincoln County hovers around it. They're going to touch it down around the 8-yard line. So a 35-yard punt from Davis backs up the Corbin Redhounds inside the 10 with over 1st down and 10. 9:48 remaining here in the first half.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, who is attorney at law here in Stamford, Kentucky. She is a 1981 Lincoln County High School graduate and supports the Lincoln County Patriots. By Fox and Friends Funeral Home, who are your friends in funeral service. That is with John, David, and Mary Friend. By Gonder and Associates, Julian Gonder, a former Patriot, he was a part of the 1993 state championship team. Runner-up state championship team, let me say that. And by Kentucky Farm Bureau, Sonia Bratcher, who is a big supporter of Lincoln County athletics.
Corbin takes over 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line. 9:48 to play first half. Shotgun formation from Combs. Backs both ways. He'll take play action pass. He's looking to throw. Got his man open on a little screen. Caught on the 8. Breaks the tackle out past the 10. Penalty flags come flying in. That gain will be good. Close to a 1st down. Nice play call there. Seth Mills may have enough for a 1st, but there is a penalty flag. We'll see what that is. They're waving in. They're going to pick that up. So no flag. The reception to Mills will be out near looks like the 18-yard line. And it's going to be just short. The discussion here was the referee had thrown a flag, Logan. It looked like for ineligible man downfield, and then he picked it up. And it's nevertheless going to be 2nd down and 1 from the 17-yard line. Shotgun snap, handoff, Longmire. Longmire trying to run left edge. They got it sealed. He's to the 30. 40, Davis out there, runs into him, unable to bring him down. Longmire's inside the 40, gets a block before he's finally ran out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. And there's penalty flags back behind this play, too. Longmire with a 45-yard run, but there's a penalty flag behind it, and they are waving them back, Logan. Looks like it's going to be a hold on Corbin.
It's going to be a hold or a block in the back or something like that. I heard a couple people yelling about that. So this one will be coming back, so a big break for Lincoln County right there.
There's that speed from Longmire we talked about earlier. Travion Longmire, junior skill player, running back wide receiver, being recruited by several Division I programs, Kentucky, Louisville, Tennessee, Michigan, pretty much name someone, Logan. And when you see a run like that, you know why they're interested in that young man. Very, very fast in the open field.
And Lincoln County's done a rather good job of containing him to just smaller gains than what you would expect. You know, he's not putting up numbers like we saw with Wayne County's running back, or even a few years ago when Damian Harris was playing against these guys.
That'll be a 10-yard holding penalty and a set up 2nd down, and looks like 12. That'll back them all the way up inside the 10 again. So a big holding penalty there. Corbin's run from Longmire had them on the Lincoln County side of the field. Now they're backed up inside the 10. 2nd down and 12, 9:15 to play here in the first half. Combs takes it. He's going to keep it himself right up the middle. Lincoln County does a good job getting there, and they bottle that up. Good job by number 60 for the Patriots. Hunter Hanley comes flying in to finish off that run, and that'll set up 3rd down and long. Lincoln County has not put Corbin in this situation often tonight. 3rd down and 7, 8:52 to play here in the first half. Corbin leading Lincoln County 14-0 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard.
Lincoln County's defense, each man has to do their assignment. In the first quarter, we saw a lot of players trying to go make plays, getting themselves out of sorts, and then you'd see a cutback or you'd see a crack block they weren't expecting. If each man just goes up there and does their assignment, they'll do a lot better.
Combs takes it. He's looking left. Now he's going to go deep. He's got a man breaking open at the 40. It's caught on the 45 to the 52. Lincoln County defenders catch up to him finally down on the 35-yard line. That's Davis and Ammon that track him down. But the Corbin receiver, just like he did earlier in the game, Brody Wells streaking wide open up the sideline for a big gainer and gets the ball down all the way down to the Lincoln County 34-yard line. A huge flip and field position, and that's going to cause Lincoln County to call Builder Supply timeout with 8:16 to play here in the second quarter. On the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, it's Corbin 14, Lincoln County 0. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Kick off the fall season by tackling your next home improvement project. The guys at Builder Supply in Stanford can help you. They have all the right tools and expert salespeople. They sell premium do-it-best paints. Let their paint specialist Gary Grubbs help you with all your painting needs. With expertise in color matching paints and stains, they can make any color and help you use the right products to do your project right. So go see Stanford Builder Supply, proud supporter of Lincoln County Patriots.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Cameron Combs takes the snap from the shotgun formation, tries to pass out to Brody Wells and falls incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. 8:12 to play here in the first half. Lincoln County gave up a big play, had them back up inside the 10, and gave up the long pass play to Wells, and that's twice tonight. That same go route's really hurt them.
I think what they're doing is, I didn't see it, but I'm led to believe they're doing hitch and goes on the outside because so many times early in the game, Corbin ran quick hitch routes.
Combs will set up from the gun. Got one back beside him to the right. Looks left. Now back across the middle. He's got his man caught out down inside the 20-yard line. Nice slant route. Combs displays the arm strength there and completes one to Dakota Patterson. That'll be enough for a Red Hound first down. With 8:02 to play here in the first half, Corbin in business again, leading 14-0.
You do not see many high school quarterbacks who can put a slant route in there with that kind of accuracy. Lincoln County had good coverage on the man. He just put it where only his wide receiver could catch it, just kind of right there in his hip.
Combs, shotgun formation, Powers to his right. Lincoln County jumps again on defense, and yeah, they're going to call it. Encroachment on Lincoln County twice tonight. The hard count has fooled the Patriots into a 5-yard penalty, and when you're moving the ball as easily as Corbin is tonight, you do not want to help them more with penalties.
Definitely hurts you, Brad. It's not going to make it any easier to beat a Corbin Red Hound football team when you're giving them free first downs and easier second downs and that kind of deal.
First down and 5. Ball placed on the 11-yard line. 7:28 to play first half. Combs from the gun. He'll take the snap, hand off up the middle. This time it's Powers. He'll fall forward for a gain of a couple. He won't have enough for the first on first down and 5. That'll set up second down and around 3. And Corbin down around the 10, 11-yard line. We'll call it the 11. So with 7:05 to play here in the first half, Lincoln County trailing 14-0, and the Red Hounds have a second down and 1 from the Lincoln County 7-yard line. Combs looks over, no huddle offense, 15 seconds on the play clock. Gets the play in, shifts Powers over to his left side. Has a receiver flanked out both ways. He's going to take it and keep it himself right up the middle. He'll follow Powers through the hole. He'll have enough for a first down and fall forward inside the 5-yard line. First down and goal with 6:38 to play here in the first half. Penalty flag comes in late here. And the motion is false start. And Logan, that would be a really late flag for a false start call.
Yeah, false start's supposed to stop the play before it even happened. You're supposed to blow the play dead and not let them play it. So, but that did come in late. But with it being against the Red Hounds, I won't argue for it that much.
So that's a 5-yard false start penalty called on Corbin. That'll back them up, set up second down and 7 now. 6:34 to play here in the first half. Clock ticking. Lincoln County trailing 14-0 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Quarterback Cameron Combs looks over to the sideline, gets the play call in, under 10 on the play clock. They're milking it down here. 2 receivers out to his right side. Powers sets up beside Combs in the backfield. Twins left. Combs takes it, handoff Powers right up the middle. And as you can hear, people are wanting a delay of game call there. It looked like the clock had ticked down to 0. Not called, but Lincoln County did a good job of stopping Powers. Short of the first down stick, so it'll be third down and short. Under 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Corbin leading 14-0. Big play here for the Lincoln County defense. It's third down and 2.
Got to watch the football here. They've drawn you offsides multiple times already. Play smart. Watch the football. Don't move until it moves.
Combs will go under center in the I formation. Has Addison as the tailback. He's going to turn hand to Addison. Addison tries to go off right guard. Good job by the Lincoln County defense. Hammond there alongside with Lincoln County's defensive line with some pushback too. And there's a penalty flag thrown after the play. That's going to help the Lincoln D even more as they caught a personal foul on Corbin. So Lincoln County had stopped them on third and short. Now they're going to back them up 15 more yards, and that's going to be fourth down and very long for Corbin.
Yeah, there's a late hit to the right side of this offensive line. Didn't really see who it was on Corbin, but the official definitely saw it right there. And you can't be doing that. There's no reason in taking a cheap shot. And, you know, you don't want to hurt anybody, give anybody a concussion or anything like that, especially on a play whenever he's not going to make the play. Play's blown dead. No sense in doing that.
Corbin sending on the special teams unit. It's going to be fourth down. Ball marked on the 22-yard line. Corbin could still get a first inside the 10. Backed up by the personal foul. They have sent their field goal kicker on, and Baker has been strong on his 2 extra point attempts, and now he's going to try a 39-yard field goal. He'll get it off. It's a long, booming kick. Has enough on it. It is good. 39-yard field goal by Jacob Baker with 5:15 to play here in the first half. On the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, it's Corbin 17, Lincoln County 0. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
You want to give your children everything they need to succeed academically, but it can be tough on a budget. Did you know there's a place where homework help, exciting programs, and other educational resources are free? It's your local library. Sign up for a library card so your children can start learning today. This has been Amanda Gearhart, Director of the Lincoln County Public Library, with a message from the American Library Association's Campaign for America's Libraries and Lincoln County Public Library. For more information, visit lcplinfo.org.
Drug use is a serious problem in Lincoln County. Young people die from overdosing. They become invalids to addiction, unable to work or raise their children. Addiction is for life. Recovering alcoholics and recovering drug addicts are always recovering, and relapse is the norm. The best way to manage drug addiction is to avoid getting addicted. Parents and grandparents, role play with your children. Practice saying no and teach them how to extricate themselves from situations like parties and peer pressure. This health and safety tip was paid for by Dr. William Stafford.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Kennels and boarding kickoff here for Corbin. Lincoln County with Davis and Ammon back deep. Corbin, 39-yard field goal. They're leading 17-0. Ammon will receive it inside the 10, cuts it back up to the middle of the field. Good blocking. He's out past the 30. One man to beat at midfield. He cuts back in front of him and finally tracked down from behind by a Corbin defender, but there's flags thrown all over the field. Nice return by Ammon. Dakota Patterson tracked him down and looked like he grabbed his face mask, so that'll be one of the calls. But unfortunately, we have another flag thrown down inside the 20-yard line.
Blocking the back.
That one will
on Lincoln County.
So it looks like there's going to be flags thrown on both squads here on this kickoff return. Unfortunately for Lincoln County, great return by Ammon, who had ran it all the way back down to the Corbin 43-yard line before he was finally tracked down by Patterson. Ammon comes over to the sideline, hobbled after that return. Looks like maybe some cramping or an ankle situation. But we do have a flag back down. You see the guy standing down near the 18, 17-yard line. It'll be a block in the back. So penalty on both squads here. 5:04 to play second quarter. Corbin leading Lincoln County 17-0, and they're still sorting that out. But Logan, while they do, 39-yard field goal from Jacob Baker. Very impressive kicker, and Dustin says that he's not missed a kick all year.
Perfect 5 for 5 on the season. Coming in, of course, 4 for 4, and that looked good. That probably would have been good from 50, Brad.
Very impressive kick by Baker. So after they sort it all out, we're going to do it all again. We're going to have another Between the Creeks Kennels and boarding kickoff as the two penalties negate each other and will allow us to re-kick. Corbin will set up from the near hash mark here on the 40. Lincoln with Davis back deep, and Ammon is not in, so Thaden Garr in and his spark deep. Corbin looks like they could be trying an onside here. They're going to try a pooch kick. It's really high in the air. Lincoln signals fair catch, and they do it. Wise decision there by Caleb Morgan. Waves the fair catch and brings it down inside the 40-yard line. And kind of could tell, Logan, from the way Corbin was setting up there, they had something sneaky up their sleeve.
They were going to kick it deep again. They've got burnt every time they've kicked it down there to Ammon. At least they were smart enough to keep it away from Davis, too. But yeah, I think they're done kicking it deep tonight with Ammon almost returning that last one. So I think you'll see a lot more pooch kicks and squib kicks down the middle.
5:04 to play here in the first half. Lincoln County trailing Corbin 17-0. Patriots will take over 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Davis sets up from the gun, trips right this time. He'll take the snap. He'll keep it himself off the left tackle, and Corbin having none of that. Meet Davis at the line of scrimmage. He may fell forward for a gain of nearly 3, so that'll set up second down and 7. If you join the broadcast late, Davis entered the night with 999 yards rushing, and that's through 8 games, not a normal high school season, which is 10 games. So his first carry of the night was a 7-yard carry, Logan, and he went over that elusive 1,000-yard rushing club, and he did it in 2 less games than a normal season would be.
Which is very impressive, and he's definitely going to be in the record books for yards per carry, and that's really the way to break it down to compare him to other running backs in Lincoln County seasons that have had a full season compared to 8 regular games.
Builder Supply timeout on the field. 4:18 to play here in the first half. Corbin 17, Lincoln County 0 on the McKnight Funeral Home Monument Company scoreboard. We'll keep it right here as it appears to be an injury timeout as Lincoln tried to get Ammon back out there and never could quite get everything sorted out and didn't want to get another delay game. Lincoln County trailing 17-0, 4:18 to play here in the first half. Second down and 8 when we restart. Lincoln on the 38-yard line. And Logan, this is the fourth drive of the game for the Patriots. First two, not much going on. They mounted a good drive, stalled out inside Corbin territory. How important is it now with only 4:18 to play in the half and being unable to stop Corbin so far to mount a drive here as you close out the first half?
You have to. I mean, you've got to go into halftime with something on that scoreboard, or I think your team's going to start getting down. We've seen them rally back before, and the game against Madison Central, we saw them never quit fighting, and a couple others. They tried to claw their way back into the Wayne County game. However, Corbin, this Red Hound team, they want to go make it back to state. They want to win a state championship, so you've got to stay close. You've got to be in this football game in the fourth quarter, and it starts with a drive down the field right here to get a touchdown.
Second down and 8. Lincoln County breaks the huddle out of the timeout. 4:18 to play here in the first half, trailing 17-0. Snap taken this time by Horton. He'll turn and hand off up the middle to Ammon. They're all over Lee Ammon and pushing back after the whistle. No flag called there. The first time Lincoln County has had Horton in at quarterback, and he's had a lot of action this year for Lincoln County at that position. He stands on the sideline by Coach Crutchfield now.
Lincoln County's been going up the middle, trying to run it a lot so far tonight. I would like to see them try to get Davis or Ammon on the outside. Maybe that's why Horton's in there, so Davis can go play wide receiver and you can throw it to him. However, I would like to start seeing them try to get their speed players to the outside. Corbin is just too stout and is winning the battle up front right now. I don't think it's going to work up the middle.
Third down and 7. Horton from the gun, 3:31 to play here in the half. Play action pass. Pressure in the backfield. Horton pulls the ball down, breaks a couple of tackles, and finally slides down out around the 43-yard line. Short of the first down. There are penalty flags in the backfield, and the indication is holding on Lincoln County.
Yeah, the nose tackle right there. They ran a stunt up front on that defensive line, and Horton would have been hit pretty hard if that hold hadn't have come. So probably a good call by the offensive lineman right there to just grab a little jersey and save Horton some headache tomorrow morning.
That 10-yard penalty is going to back Lincoln County way up, as Horton's run had got him down close to a first on his scramble. And that hold being in the backfield and will be marked off from where the penalty occurred. We'll set up third down and 24 for Lincoln County. 3:08 to play here in the first half. Horton stays in at quarterback. He's got twins to his left. Motion man comes in front of him. Horton will take the snap. He's looking to throw. Looking left. He's going to throw a go route to Davis. Davis in triple coverage. Jumps up. He pulls it down at the 40. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown. Clayton Davis. A miraculous catch in triple coverage. One-handed bobbling. And he will run it in for a touchdown. An amazing 76-yard touchdown pass from Horton to Davis. Penalty flag behind the play is on Corbin. It will be declined, and the touchdown will stand, and that is one of the best catches you will ever see in high school football.
Every time Davis steps on a football field, it's like he's just out there playing in the backyard. I mean, that's the kind of catches you see people do whenever you're just playing a little one-on-one out back. Not in the high school football state playoffs where he's able to go up, and he just mossed the Corbin defenders. There's even a pass interference on the call, so give him an and one, was able to come away with that ball. I mean, Davis, we have talked all week, or all season, about Davis and the plays he can make.
Yes,
he keeps
Logan,
surprising us.
That's his fourth receiving touchdown of the year. As we talked about earlier, 15 rushing touchdowns. That one in triple coverage for those who are only listening on the radio. Hopefully most of you all saw that on the WPBK-FM YouTube live feed, and just an amazing catch and triple coverage. And also give credit to the freshman quarterback Sawyer Horton for throwing that ball up and giving Davis a chance to come down with it. So a touchdown cuts the lead to 17-6 with 2:45 to play here in the second quarter. Lincoln County will set up and go for two. Davis from the gun. Bad snap. He goes back and pulls it down. Going to try to make something out of nothing here, and he's tackled in the backfield short of the conversion line. The 2-point conversion will fail with 2:45 to play here in the first half on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. It's Corbin 17, Lincoln County 6. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
America at work. From farms to construction sites to factories, millions of people operate tractors and heavy equipment every day to help keep America strong and growing. When operating dump trucks or equipment with booms or other extensions, watch out for overhead electric lines. Make sure there is adequate clearance because coming in contact with those lines can result in a tragedy. For more information, contact your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. At Shelter Insurance, we could tell you that we insure thousands of homeowners. But what we couldn't tell you was their favorite room in the house. So we asked, is it your TV room with the 50-inch screen and the 50-yard line seats? Or is it the kitchen where all those terrific meals and conversations heat up? Or is it the deck where all those spectacular sunsets show up every night just like clockwork? The answer is all of the above.
This is Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County scores on the 76-yard touchdown pass on 3rd down and 24 from Horton to Davis. Triple coverage, amazing touchdown catch. They have trimmed the lead to 17-6 after that Cedar Creek Dental touchdown, and now we're set up for a Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding kickoff. Just an amazing play, Logan. A 76-yard touchdown pass on 3rd down and 24, and you just can't say enough about the catch and triple coverage. Ammon will kick off from the 45, and it's fielded and down right there. Nice job of fielding the ball by number 22, Quentin Bachner, and that was a kickoff from the 45 because the pass interference was tacked on to the kickoff because of Davis being able to score on that play, and it was just an amazing play. I hope that our viewers at home got to see that one. I'm glad we were able to have the YouTube live feed going for that, Logan. That may wake this Patriot team up. They trail 17-6, 2:43 to play here in the first half. Corbin will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Quarterback Cameron Combs will set up from the gun. Blake Powers in the backfield beside him. Twins to the near side. One receiver flanked all the way out left. Combs takes, hands off right up the gut to Powers. Good job, Lincoln County defense this time. Number 50, Cody Miracle, one of the standouts on this Lincoln County defense. Nice tackle there.
Did a great job of shedding his block, getting down the line of scrimmage, and making the play for only a 2-yard gain. You love to see that out of a defensive end.
2nd down and 7. Combs takes, looks near side, complete. Hit immediately and pushed out of bounds. Good tackle there by Lincoln County. That's Caleb Morgan on the defense, and that'll set up 3rd down and 3. 2:06 to play here in the first half. Corbin leading Lincoln County 17-6. Corbin operating out of this no-huddle offense. Combs looks over to the sideline. He has twins to the near side. 2 receivers also split out far left. He's going to try that go route. It's worked twice. Let's see if it works a 3rd time. Throwing it way up in the air, and it falls down short, incomplete. Good coverage this time by Skylar Twin, who covers it up. And it brings up an interesting situation here for Corbin. It'll be 4th down and 3 from their own 43-yard line with 1:45 left. Logan, what do you do here?
If you're Corbin, I think you've got to drop back and punt. Your defense has been outstanding so far against Lincoln County. Pin them deep. Other than that one play by Davis, you've got them, but I don't knock them here for going for it.
Combs is going to go for it. 4th down and 3. Sets up from the gun. Tries to draw Lincoln County offsides. Now he'll look over at the sideline and go under center. Watch for a hard count again here. And that's what they try to do, and they burn a timeout. It'll be a Builder Supply timeout with 1:44 to play here in the first half on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County trailing 17-6. We'll keep it right here with this timeout. 1:44 left in the half. It'll be 4th down and 3, and you can't fault Corbin there. You come up to the line, show a few different formations, try to draw Lincoln County offsides. You get the extra 5 and gain that 1st down, Logan, and the drive continues on. If not, you have to expect now they're going to punt the ball.
Brad, there was never a play called right there whenever they went out there. They showed a couple different formations, ran around in the backfield, but the goal right there was to try to get Lincoln County to jump. They were never intending on snapping that football. Now let's see if they come out and send the punting unit out or if they're going to come out and try to go for it. Looks like they're punting.
Trots out the special teams unit. Looks like Jacob Baker will do the punting. He has shown us his leg with the field goal tonight, a 39-yarder, and now he's going to set up and punt from their own 43 with 1:44 to play here in the half. Snap back to Baker. He gets a punt off. It's end over end. Hits inside the 30. Good roll for Corbin. It's going to roll all the way down inside the 10. That ball rolled nearly 20 extra yards and finally touched down on the Lincoln County 8-yard line where they'll take over first down and 10. And great defensive stand by the Patriots after the amazing touchdown catch from Clayton Davis.
That's what you needed, because now if you can put together a nice 2-minute drill here, put a touchdown on the board, going half maybe 14-17, that is a completely different look than going in down 17-0. So there's a little bit of momentum here for the Patriots.
Second quarter score, Somerset 15, Danville 7. Open around playoff game between those two rivals, Somerset and Danville. Our score here is Corbin 17, Lincoln County 6. 1:33 to play in the first half. Lincoln County's offense comes back in on the field. Horton stays in at quarterback. Wing T formation behind him. Will turn, hand off to Ammon. Ammon trying to fight around the left side, and whistle blown as forward progress has stopped after a gain of a couple.
Looks like Lincoln County's offense is going to be to just go into the half here, not try to drive it down the field and score a touchdown.
1:15 on the clock. Second down and 8 for Lincoln County. They trail 17-6. Big defensive stand from the Patriots after the 76-yard touchdown pass from Horton to Davis. Horton is in at quarterback here, backed up inside the 10. We're under 1 minute to play. Davis split out far right as he switches sides. Alcorn and Ammon line up in the backfield. Horton's going to turn, hand off to Alcorn. Out right at the middle, spins. Nice second down run by Rodney Alcorn, is able to pick up 2 or 3. Clock continues to tick down, and Corbin's going to use a timeout with 39 seconds to play before halftime. That'll be a Builder Supply timeout with only 39 seconds. We'll keep it here on the field. And it's going to be third down and seems to be 3, we'll call it 4 for Lincoln County. Really need to get this first and just chew up the rest of this clock and get to the half here.
Brad, you're right. Right now, Lincoln County is going to be in a tough spot if they don't get this first down, because Corbin's going to burn their other timeout. Then you're stuck punting it back to them, and we do know that they've got some playmakers on their team. So, Lincoln County, this is a big first down right here.
Lincoln County able to score on their last drive on that amazing 76-yard touchdown catch from Clayton Davis, and then they get the hold on defense, and now they're set up with a third down and 6 with only 39 seconds remaining here in the first half. Opening round of playoffs live tonight from Corbin, Kentucky. Corbin has not lost since the first game of the season. They lost their very first contest this season, and they have won 6 in a row since then. 6-1 record, as Lincoln County probably came as close to anyone beating them. Logan last time. Lincoln lost 14-8, stopped twice inside the 1. Lincoln back out from the huddle. Horton goes under center. Third down and 6. He'll turn, hand off to Ammon. Ammon's got some nice running room off left tackle. Out past the 15-yard line. Keep driving his feet and before the whistles are blown, and it looks like a flag came flying in too.
Not sure what the flag's going to be on. Some sort of probably unnecessary roughness or personal foul.
It is going to be a face mask on Corbin. And that's a big penalty. Ammon was about a yard short of picking up that first. It was going to be 4th down and 1, but with the personal foul for face mask, that'll give Lincoln County a first down and move the ball out to the 27, 28-yard line. We'll see where they mark it here. Actually, I'm wrong. It's going to be all the way out to the 32-yard line after that 15-yard face mask penalty. So clock will restart at 30 seconds and ticking here. Patriots offense stays on the field after the automatic first down with the penalty. Horton from the gun. Got two receivers to his right side. He's going to take the handoff to Ammon right up the middle. Give the handoff to Ammon. 12 seconds left in the half. Corbin leading 17-6. It looks like Coach Crutchfield's going to let it tick on down. 6 seconds now. And that's going to be our last play here in the first half. Opening round of the playoffs here. Corbin, Kentucky, on the McKnight Monument Funeral Home Company scoreboard. It's Corbin 17, Lincoln County 6 at halftime. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our reliable #1 selling tractors are designed for easy operation and feature all the performance-matched attachments needed to tackle any job. Right now, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months and save up to $1,700 plus no payments for 90 days. Now through December 31st. See us or go to Kubota.com for full disclaimer. Stop by Lawson Tractor and Implement in Stanford, your local Kubota dealer, and see for yourself what great deals Kubota has to offer.
Every year, the Lincoln County Public School System and the Lincoln County Board of Education works hard to empower every student with the knowledge, skills, and attributes necessary to become our future business leaders of tomorrow. Their mission is to help students individually, one-on-one, to become college, career, and citizenship ready by providing quality education and enriching opportunities for every student in every classroom every day.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln County? It doesn't matter where you get your vehicle, just ask that the taxes are paid to Lincoln County. Your Lincoln County clerk, Sonny Spoonamore, reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers are a full-service real estate and auction company. We continually strive to educate our staff, provide new technology, and yet maintain that personal touch with our clients. We pride ourselves on exceptional service with honesty and integrity. We are committed to providing the highest level of service to our sellers and buyers alike. Our firm is ideally structured to serve as your single resource, covering Boyle, Lincoln, Fayette, Jessamine, and Garrett counties. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, with over 52 years of experience. We are experts in real estate and auctions.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
It is halftime here in Corbin, Kentucky, as the Corbin Red Hounds are on top of the Lincoln County Patriots by a score of 17-6. It is halftime here. Lincoln County, Corbin squaring off in the first round of the KHSAA High School Football Playoffs. A little scoring recap of the game so far. Corbin would find the end zone first with 6 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the first quarter on a 5-yard Seth Mills touchdown run. Put Corbin up 7-0 after the point after attempt was good. Corbin would score once more in the first quarter with 33 seconds to go after an 8-yard rush, this time by Peyton Addison, putting Corbin up 14-0 after the Jacob Baker point after attempt. Jacob Baker would kick a 39-yard field goal with 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the second quarter, putting Corbin on top 17-0. And then it was Lincoln County's Sawyer Horton connecting with Clayton Davis on what has to be a Sports Center top 10 catch by Clayton Davis as he ran it in from 78 yards, putting Lincoln County on the board. Point after attempt was no good, and that would remain your halftime score, Brad, with Lincoln County trailing Corbin 17-6. Lincoln County on the evening, only 137 yards, 59 rushing on the 78 yards passing. But Lincoln County is led in rushing by Lee Ammon, who has 9 carries for 30 yards on the evening. Clayton Davis, 5 carries for 25 yards. And Rodney Alcorn, 1 carry for 4 yards, totaling 59 yards rushing. Then the one pass was from Sawyer Horton, connecting with Clayton Davis for 78 yards. And the score, Corbin on the evening, 249 yards so far in the first half, 94 rushing, 155 yards passing. Lincoln County's doing a nice job controlling it. They did a better job, Brad, in the second half of starting to move the chains a little bit more.
Yeah, they opened up in the second half, had that third drive of the game. They were able to get something going with Ammon around the edge and Davis with some nice runs. As we mentioned, Davis's first run of the night put him over 1,000 yards for the season. A fantastic season out of that quarterback position. And then he turns around and catches a 76-yard touchdown pass, showing how he can hurt you in numerous ways. And, Logan, you brought up a good point. We were trying to compare what this 1,000-yard season looks like to others, and you made an astute observation like you often do, being the gentleman that you are. You said that we have to compare this to yards per carry, and our statistician extraordinary, John Logan Smith, says that his 11.1 yards per carry would be the highest in Lincoln County history, breaking the record held by Trent Calhoun back in 2005, 8.86 or 8.9 yards per carry. So nearly 2.5 yards more per carry, nearly, we'll say. We'll see what happens at the end of the night. So that is a great way of evaluating on a shorter season, 1,000 yards, averaging 11 yards per carry, 15 rushing touchdowns. And when you think about he does it from the quarterback position, just extraordinary.
Absolutely amazing that he's able to be, and Trent Calhoun was one of the best running backs Lincoln County's seen step foot on a football field.
Played at Western Kentucky, and just a great career.
And so for Clayton Davis to just beat the record by almost 3 yards per carry just says something about how special Clayton Davis is, and he's a junior. He's going to have another offseason. I always go back to hitting the weights, hitting the track, getting bigger, faster, and stronger. He's going to have an exciting senior season. So whenever you break it down to yards per carry, it kind of helps you put into perspective how special he's been this football season.
No question, Dustin. And that touchdown actually passes Trey Carey for 7th all-time on the scoring list for Clayton. And Clayton's only a junior. The all-time leading scorer in program history, Michael Penman, with 358 points, and with a whole nother season to go. And now Davis being over 200 himself, that touchdown tonight gets him to 206. So very realistic chance that young man becomes the leading scorer in program history with another strong year as a senior.
And what's so spectacular about Clayton Davis' season, especially on the scoring side, Brad, is the first 4 to 5 games of the year, Clayton didn't play a whole game. I think the opening game at the Death Valley Bowl, Lincoln County, or he did play a full game there, all 4 quarters. But Lincoln County's offense was putting up so many points against the next couple competition that Davis was only playing half a game, 3 quarters. Then you take a simulated season, only 8 games in the regular season. So what he's done so far is very tremendous and a very bright future, not only here at Lincoln County, but also I believe he'll be playing on Saturdays. And who knows, with his talent, it may take him even further. But it is halftime here in Corbin, Kentucky, with the Red Hounds leading 17-6 over the Lincoln County Patriots. Coming up, we'll look at some area games across the state of Kentucky as it is playoff season. Right now, you are listening to Lincoln County football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Making funeral arrangements in advance isn't hard, it's easy, and it's one of the greatest gifts that you can give your family. Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and request a personal planning session. With over 20 years of experience, funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes can assist you in pre-planning the funeral service that reflects who you are now. Cemetery arrangements, a list of pallbearers, readings, musical selections, and other personal details. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company. Family owned and committed to serving you with dignity.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has invested in designing our very own free advisory app, and we have connected with the Play and Apple stores. This app was designed to better communicate with you. Here are just a few examples of advisories that we may be sending out. Construction and maintenance activities, boil water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news. You can pay your bill. To install the app, you do not need to contact us or complete a profile that includes any personal information. Merely do the following. Click on the Play or Apple stores, then type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory, then click on the app. Click Install, and you're done. Alerts will be silent. Notifications are for emergencies and will ding or vibrate. Please consider trying it out. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
17-6 is the score as the Corbin Red Hounds is on top of Lincoln County Patriots here at halftime of the first round of the KHSAA High School Football Playoffs. Brad, Lincoln County's competition is Corbin, but if they were to move on, whoever moves on really, Corbin or Lincoln County, will be staring down Wayne County and Knox Central. The latest update we have is Wayne County is on top 22-8 over Knox Central, so the winner of tonight's game will be looking forward to that. But just looking ahead into the Class 4A high school football bracket, this game features this bracket features Boyle County, a team Lincoln County is very familiar with. Our buddies over to the neighbor of us, Boyle County is actually off tonight due to a bye game. They'll be looking at, on November 27th, be going against Lexington Catholic. So basically the second round of the KHSAA playoffs. Another score of interest, Somerset is on top of Danville by a score of 15-7. Somerset, tremendous athletes. The quarterback's going to UK, Kaya Sharon. Danville, of course, always talented with athletes. It's a close game. I kind of thought Somerset would maybe a little bit more on top, but nice job by Danville right there.
Danville's had some games this year where they played really well, Dustin, and that's a rivalry game. You never know what's going to happen, but as you mentioned, Somerset, a team that expected to make another run toward a state championship with the Division I talent they're able to put out on the field.
If Lincoln County wins tonight, comes back from behind, like we mentioned, they'll be playing the winner of Wayne County and Knox Central. I've got a bunch of names right here in front of me trying to calm down, but the winner of tonight will go on to play Wayne County or Knox Central. Wayne County right now at halftime up on Knox Central 22-8, but the winner of that bracket going into the third round, Brad, you're looking at Johnson Central, who's probably the favorite between them and Boyle County. Those two competed against each other last year in the state championship game.
Yeah, very difficult side, and as you just mentioned, this district that Lincoln County plays in, Dustin, with Wayne County, Knox Central, and Corbin, all of these teams are very capable of making a deep run, and you're going to have to eventually run into a Boyle County or a Johnson Central to make your way to the state championship game, and we're just blessed, I think, Dustin, to be able to be out here tonight with everything going on. I know 5 p.m. today, winter sports shut down across the Bluegrass, but KHSAA did let the football playoffs continue on after that week off. And, I was really hesitant to think what it would look like tonight in terms of the product on the field. And I think all things considered, guys, both teams have came out and played really well.
Yeah, 3 weeks off for both teams. Corbin was supposed to play, I believe, Whitley County at the end of their season for their final game. That game got canceled due to COVID. Then you had KHSAA extending the season 1 week. Nobody was allowed to do anything as far as competition last week, and then you had a week of practice leading up to this game. Both teams been 3 weeks since competition, Logan. Corbin, they didn't miss a beat on that. They came out. They were ready to play.
They have state title aspirations, and so I know each one of those players, they were working out on their own. They were studying their playbooks. They were watching film. Technologies like Huddle, things like that make it so easy and accessible for these teams to stay sharp. Lincoln County, they started off slow, but there was some fight in them there in the last couple minutes. So let's see if they can come out and keep this momentum rolling.
17-6 here at halftime at Corbin, Kentucky, as the Red Hounds are up on the Patriots. You are listening to Lincoln County football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Ladies, picture this. Would you like to add some romance into your lives and be the envy of all your girlfriends? Visit Ed Bice Appliance and Furniture in downtown Eubank and check out the complete line of Buck ventless gas fireplaces. With Buck fireplaces, you can have romance into your life every day. Or you can just wait until we have another ice storm and then do your cuddling. Call Bice Appliance and Furniture today. You'll be glad you did.
Kick off the fall season by tackling your next home improvement project. The guys at Builder Supply in Stanford can help you. They have all the right tools and expert salespeople. They sell premium do-it-best paints. Let their paint specialist Gary Grubbs help you with all your painting needs. With expertise in color matching paints and stains, they can make any color and help you use the right products to do your project right. So go see Stanford Builder Supply, proud supporter of Lincoln County Patriots.
Help protect you and your family from COVID-19. Clean your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, especially after you've been in a public place, after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing. If soap and water isn't available, use a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick, and put distance between yourself and other people. This is especially important for people who are at higher risk of getting very sick. This message is paid for by the Lincoln County Health Department. For more information, call 606-365-3106.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
It's halftime here at Red Hound Stadium. The Corbin Red Hounds leading the Patriots 17-6. Lincoln County trailed 17-0 before striking on a 76-yard touchdown pass from freshman quarterback Sawyer Horton to junior do-it-all man Clayton Davis. And Dustin, let's take another look at the halftime statistics.
Statistics so far tonight, Lincoln County has a total offense, 17 plays, 137 yards, and that one score on that 78-yard pass. Lincoln County is led in rushing by number 12, Lee Ammon, who is 9 carries for 30 yards on the evening. Clayton Davis, 5 carries, 25 yards, and Ronnie Alcorn, 1 carry for 4 yards. Passing tonight, you had had some stuff scrolling through here. Quarterback Sawyer Horton connecting with Clayton Davis on a 78-yard pass on, like I said earlier, one of the best catches we've seen, Logan, in high school football.
It was an outstanding catch. I don't know how a high school football player is able to make a grab like that in triple coverage with also having a pass interference called against the defense. So that just says something about Clayton Davis and the athletic ability he has. I mean, that's something you see out of players like Randy Moss or nowadays DK Metcalf, something like that. And you're seeing it out of Clayton Davis, a junior in high school. So Lincoln County, they're going to be looking forward to him next year. And then, like you said, if he chooses to go play, there will be many colleges glad to have Clayton Davis on their sideline come Saturday.
Absolutely. I think the name you used, Brad, quite a bit last year was Superman, OBJ. I'm thinking all of them are going to start needing to change their nicknames to Clayton Davis.
The Claymaker, that's what we call it. The Claymaker. Yes. Clayton Davis, the Claymaker. He does it all from several different positions, and been a fun year, and glad to see him get over that 1,000-yard mark tonight and climb his way up into the Lincoln County history book in terms of scoring. He's in the top 7 now as a junior. Tonight, 25 yards on 5 carries from Davis. Ammon, the leading rusher, with 30. And one difference tonight, guys, compared to the first 2 times these teams played this year, was Lincoln County controlled time of possession last time. I heard Coach Crutchfield say this morning on his Friday morning talk with Coach E that last time these 2 teams played, we ran double the amount of plays. Lincoln County ran double the amount of plays of Corbin, and been a little bit different tone tonight. You can tell Corbin's being more deliberate with their play calling. They're running the ball more. They're using more of the play clock and kind of giving Lincoln County a little bit of their own medicine from the first 2 times these 2 met.
Absolutely. The thing Lincoln County was not able to do last time they come to Corbin was finished on those long drives. They did a nice job stalling, keeping Corbin's offense on the sideline. They just could not punch the ball in the end zone. Tonight, little different story. Corbin took control in the first half offensively. I'd be excited to see what Lincoln County shows here in this second half, Brad.
Second half horn has blown, and we're ready to get underway. Lee Ammon tees it up on the 40-yard line for another Between the Creeks Kennel and boarding kickoff. Hammond will kick it. He's going to try an onside kick. Takes a nice Patriot bounce. Lincoln County had a nice opportunity to get on that one, and Corbin did a good job covering it up, and they'll take over near midfield after they avoid the onside kick.
A lot better chance at that one than most onside kicks that are attempted in football. So props to the Lincoln County kickoff team right there, but like we talk about so many times on this play-by-play action, you just never know which way that football is going to bounce.
Corbin leading 17-6 as we start the second half. Quarterback Cameron Gomes sets up from the gun. He's got Seth Mills and Blake Powers to his left and right, twins left. Combs takes the snap, hand off to Mills right up the middle. Mills daylight out near the 30, cuts back inside the 30, now down near the 20. And a big run of nearly 30 yards to open up the second half for Seth Mills.
Looks like there is going to be a block in the back or something downfield. I see a yellow flag on about the 30-yard line there.
The indication is holding against Corbin. That will negate the 27-yard run from Seth Mills. That's going to back them up. We'll see where that hold took place. Was it downfield? Looked like the flag might have been a little more downfield, so some indecisiveness here as to where the change should be marked. The holding penalty took place in the Lincoln County secondary, so once you back it up, it was still good for a first down even after the hold. But it did bring the ball back about 20 yards from where it could have been placed after that Mills run, and that'll bring up a first down and 10 for Corbin. 11:41 to play here in the third quarter. Red Hounds leading the Patriots 17-6. Combs sets up from the gun from his own 40. Takes the snap, hand off to Powers on a dive play. Powers brought down by Lincoln County defense around the 35-yard line. 5-yard run on first down for Blake Powers.
Lincoln County's interior defensive line is doing a little bit better job than they did in that initial first quarter. We saw them, those plays that are going for 5 yards now, we're going for 10, 15 yards, pretty easy right up the middle. So I like to see them stiffen up. Let's see if we can start getting pressure in the backfield to stop them from getting any momentum.
Second down and 5, 11 minutes to play third quarter. Corbin leading 17-6. Combs from the gun again, turns, hands off to Mills. Big hit by Bowman. That's Lincoln County's leading tackler on the season, Trace Bowman. He stood Mills up short of the first down stick. Bring up third down and 3, and Bowman's had an extraordinary season from the defensive side of the ball. He's the leading tackler on the season, averaging around 9 tackles a game, and that was a big lick there to set up third down and 3.
He definitely flies around, flies to the football, makes his reads. He is just an outstanding defensive player for the Patriots.
Combs will set up from the gun, no huddle. Backs on both sides. He'll take the snap, handoff, inside handoff, this time right up the middle. Big hit by Blaze Brown. Came flying in, but it looks like Corbin will have enough for the first down on that inside handoff. Big lick by Blaze Brown that time. And the game will be good for a Corbin first down with 10:08 to play here in the third quarter. Corbin will set up first down and 10. Ball marked on the Lincoln County 27-yard line.
Corbin running a lot of stretch plays, and then the running backs are just deciding when it's time to plant their foot and get upfield. Looks like there's no real designated hole for them to run through. Just kind of whenever you see a gap, take it, almost like a zone play.
Addison in the backfield with Powers this time. Combs will turn and hand off to Addison just right up the gut on a dive play. This follows his center and picks up a big gainer on first down, and that's too easy just to turn and run right up the middle, and he's going to pick up around 11. That game will be good for a Corbin first down with 9:35 to play here in the third quarter. Red Hounds leading 17-6.
So one thing I've noticed about the Corbin Red Hound offensive line is they're playing pretty wide splits most of the time, which is what you want to do when you're trying to hit it up the middle. When they tighten those down, look for them to go outside.
Combs from the gun. Has a back on both sides. Powers and Addison. Now they'll turn and look to the sideline. 12 seconds on the play clock. Now we have a whistle from a referee. Possibly a equipment issue here with a Lincoln County defender. It looks like Lee Ammon. is coming off the field per the request of the referee crew. It may be a equipment malfunction of some sort. They'll restart the play clock and the game clock. 9:08 to play third quarter. Combs from the gun once again. Twins to his left. Two backs in the backfield alongside him. He's going to turn, throw a quick screen out in the flat. It's caught. Number 11, Dakota Patterson on the reception. Short gain. Nice defense from Lincoln County.
We've seen Patterson be a pretty reliable wide receiver for this offense so far tonight. He's not had any drops. Each target that's went to him, he's caught and got a couple yards. So we know who they like to go to, and they just need a few, or they just want an easy completion.
2nd down and 7. Ball placed at the Lincoln County 14-yard line. 8:35 to play third quarter. Corbin's first drive out here in the second half. Taking their time. Shotgun formation again. The turn, handoff to Addison around the right side. He's tackled right near the sticks. That's actually number 10, Seth Mills, on the carry for Corbin. We'll see where they got pushed out of bounds. Really close to the first down stick. It looks like they're going to mark him about a yard, maybe a short 2. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 1 for Corbin.
Defensive line has to step up right here. They're going to go on a quick count and try to go right up the middle.
Combs will go under center. I formation, keeps it on a quarterback sneak. Good job by Bowman to blow that up. He came charging in and met Combs at the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they marked that. It looked like he met him in the backfield. Bowman read that perfect, but forward progress will give Combs the first down. Hanley finished off the play, but Bowman blew it up, and still only needed a little bit, Logan. He was able to pick that up on the quarterback sneak, and that'll set up 1st and goal from the 6. Combs from the gun, takes the snap, handoff around left side, lots of daylight, and an easy touchdown for Corbin. That's Peyton Addison. 6-yard touchdown run with 7:51 to play here in the third quarter. That score will make it 23-6. Corbin leading Lincoln County.
Corbin just coming out and dominating up front on the offensive line. Lincoln County's defensive line made a few good plays there. However, these Red Hounds came out ready to play tonight up front, and they have just been pushing around wherever they want to go.
Baker will set up here for an extra point attempt. Good snap. It's down. Kicks up. It's good. 7:51 to play here in the third quarter. Our score, Corbin 24, Lincoln County 6 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hello, I'm Kyle McKnight, owner of McKnight Life Insurance Agency here in Lincoln County. I've been insuring Kentuckians with affordable life insurance protection for over 2 decades. With many various life insurance products available, I have witnessed many families benefit from a well-designed life insurance plan. I offer policies such as whole life, term life, and final expense, and many others. I encourage anyone to purchase life insurance at the earliest age possible. You may contact me at 606-355-7508 for a free, no-obligation life insurance quote. Be assured McKnight Life Insurance Agency can design for you a life insurance policy that will be accepted at any funeral home nationwide. Remember, McKnight Life Insurance Agency, 606-355-7508.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Alford with Animal Care Center. Let me and my compassionate staff at Animal Care Center help you take care of your furry family members. At Animal Care Center, we're well equipped to handle anything from general wellness visits to complex medical cases. Located on Highway 27 across from Sonic, call 606-365-7660 to schedule your appointment today.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen
Between
Motor
the
Mall.
Creeks, Kennels, and Boarding kickoff, fielded by Ammon on the 10. He's out past the 25, 30. Good blocking now. It's on the right side, and finally pushed out of bounds by Corbin around the 39-yard line. Nice return by Lee Ammon.
I don't know why they keep kicking it down there. He's getting the ball back to the 40-yard line almost every time. Ammon doing a great job. They haven't tried kicking it to Davis yet. I guess they've seen enough of him on the running the ball and catching the ball that they don't even want to see what he can do whenever he fields one. So I guess they'll just keep kicking it to him and letting him get it out to the 40, 50-yard line.
That ball is placed on the 40. Lincoln County will take over. 1st down and 10, their first possession here of the second half. Trailing here in the opening round of the state playoffs, 24-6. Corbin leading, 7:42 to play here in the third quarter. Davis checks back in at quarterback. He's got Ammon to his right. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Hand off to Ammon. Ammon cuts it back upfield. Out past the 40. Falls forward to the 43. And that'll be a 3-yard carry on first down by Lee Ammon.
County's been trying to hammer it up the middle tonight so far. Not a whole lot of success to show for it. Like I said earlier, I would like to see them try to start spreading this defense out and get your speed to the outside.
Ammon leading Lincoln County in rushing tonight, 33 yards. Ammon's had a big year rushing the ball for Lincoln County. 610 yards and 11 rushing touchdowns coming into this game through 8 games. Davis sets up again from the gun. He'll take the snap. He'll keep it himself this time. He'll follow Ammon around left side. Davis trying to get the edge. He gets there to the 50, down inside the 45 before he's finally pushed out of bounds on the 43-yard line. Nice carry by Davis, a 14-yard pickup, and that game will be good for a Bluegrass Drugstore first down.
That play was designed for him to run it right up the middle, but I like Davis' decision there to take that ball and let's just kick it to the outside, see what I can make of it. Let him use his feet to get a first down.
Davis picks up the first down with 6:54 to play here in the third quarter. Corbin leading Lincoln County 24-6 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Davis breaks the huddle with 11 seconds on the play clock, sets up from the gun. He's got Ammon on the left side. Ammon now will go in motion to the right. Looks like he's open on a wheel, but he's going to throw it to Quinn, and Quinn comes down with it on the 30-yard line. Nice throw by Clayton Davis. 11-yard reception to Skylar Quinn, and that game will be good for another Bluegrass Drugstore first down for the Patriots.
We saw Corbin with a good slant route earlier, but Davis says, I can also do that. Put that ball right where it needed to be. I mean, coverage by Corbin was the best you could have on a slant route other than picking it off, and Davis just right there with a good throw.
Good job using Ammon for a decoy on that wheel route or the screen out there. It could have turned into a wheel, and that'll be a first down. 6:30 to play here in the third quarter. Davis stays in the shotgun with Ammon to his left. He'll take the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's got Ammon out in front of him to block. Davis breaks one tackle at the 30, does a spin move, and finally brought down on the Corbin 25-yard line. 6-yard pickup for Davis. Sets up second down, and we'll call it 5 for the Patriot offense.
Getting this offense clicking, something we didn't see in the first half. They were coming out, and they looked like they were firing on all cylinders with Davis at the realm.
That spot did give him a 6-yard carry, so it's second down and 4. 5:55 to play here in the third quarter. Davis stays in the gun. Hand off to Ammon. Ammon goes off right side, barrels over a Corbin defender, and falls forward. Nice pickup by Lee Ammon. Going to be close to another Lincoln County first down. And that mark will give him a first down, and that's another Bluegrass Drugstore first down for Lincoln County, so 3 in a row. The offensive line doing a much better job opening up, and Davis and Ammon doing work behind them.
Well, I was just about to say, Brad, that what they've done is they've started calling run plays that really play into this offensive line being undersized up front. Whenever you can't win by just dominating that defensive line, start doing some pulls, start doing a little bit of misdirection in the backfield, really help this line out.
Shotgun formation. Davis takes the snap, bobbles it, keeps it himself, breaks a tackle, breaks another. Now 4 Corbin defenders get on top of him, and Davis still falls forward. And he turns nothing into something there. Able to somehow pick up a yard throughout all that as he mishandled the snap. May have been a little bit high. Good job by Davis to break the line of scrimmage. And actually, Logan, with that spot, picked up 2, so it'll be second down and 8 with 4:56 to play here in the third quarter.
So for all you young offensive linemen at home, a good block doesn't mean you have to drive them off the line of scrimmage and put them on their back. Get your back to the hole the running back is supposed to go, and you'll see it start to click.
Michael Griffin, the snapper, gets it back there to Davis. Davis hand off to Ammon. Ammon fighting through tough yardage here, still churning those legs. The whistle blows, and once again, Ammon becomes a handful to tackle. He's able to pick up around 4. Nice physical running by Lee Ammon, the junior running back, and that'll set up third down and around 4 for the Patriot offense with 4:17 to play here in the third quarter, trailing 24-6.
Here's a big third down right here. I think what you've got to do is I would like to come out and do a hard count. See if you can get an easy first down. If not, try to get to the outside. Use your speed to get a first down.
Davis looks over the offense as he breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap. It's a keeper all the way. He's trying to get around the right edge. He's got Ammon out there to block in front of him. Davis takes a big lick, spins around it, and falls forward right inside the 10. That's going to be enough for another Lincoln County Bluegrass Drugstore first down. Clayton Davis runs around the right edge and follows Lee Ammon for a first down. And Lincoln County's crowd getting involved here a little bit. And I like seeing the offensive line. Zach Young trying to get the crowd involved. And Lincoln County, of course, with the COVID-19 restrictions, Logan, not able to bring a lot of fans, but the ones they did are here, and they're making a lot of noise.
This coaching staff is doing a great job to help this offensive line win the battle up front. They came out in that first half and tried to just attack straight at this Corbin defense. Now let's try to hit it outside and let our playmakers
Davis
make
from
plays.
The gun. He's going to take the snap, keep it himself right up the middle. He follows Griffin. And a hole had opened up for Davis and just got tripped up, or he would have walked into the end zone. I like that play call there. The ball set up over on the right hash on the far side near the Corbin sideline, and they go with just the quarterback sneak out of the shotgun, and Davis fired out of there like a cannonball right behind center Michael Griffin, and he just got tripped up, or he's walking in.
Yeah, if Davis gets some weight on him this offseason, I tell you what, he is not going to be a fun person to tackle, because with his speed, if he puts on 10 to 15 pounds of muscle to back it up, he's going to be a haunting to try to tackle.
Davis from the gun once again. Ammon will set up on his left side. Second down and goal from the 7. Davis takes it, hand off Ammon. Ammon works off the left guard, falls forward down to around the 3-yard line. And here comes another late penalty flag thrown in after the play. We'll see what this is. Referee crew talking it over. It's going to be a personal foul, and unfortunately this time will go against Lincoln County. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty. Ball was marked on the 4-yard line, but that penalty will back them up. That's a dead ball foul, so you'll lose the down 2. And you go from 2nd and goal on the 4 to 3rd and goal from the 19.
That's tough right there. And I've been watching these players get a little scrappy at the end of plays, do a little jaw jack and that kind of thing. And it can go either way. They probably could have called it on Corbin or Lincoln County. However, it's going to be whoever's caught second. That's how the saying goes. So Lincoln County, if they want to get back in this football game, they've got to cut out those kind of penalties. Realize that you have a long way to go. You can't be affording taking a 3rd and goal from the 3 and making it a 3rd and goal from the 20.
It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 19-yard line. 2:05 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation from Horton. He takes the snap. He looks. He's going to throw over the middle. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown. Sawyer Horton hits Nathan Carter for a 19-yard touchdown pass right over the middle. Horton did a good job looking at Davis and quickly finding Carter for the 19-yard scoring touchdown pass.
They have been setting that play up since September, because every time they drop back and need a big play, it goes to Clayton Davis. And that time, he was just wide open because everyone sold out for Davis. That left him right wide open over the middle, a nice little post route.
Nice play call by Coach Crutchfield. And a big answer touchdown for Lincoln County trims this lead to 24-12 with 1:58 to play 3rd quarter. Lincoln County will keep the offense on the field to go for 2, as they always do. Davis in the gun. He's got Alcorn to his left, 2 receivers to his right side. Davis takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Jumps over the middle and gets in. 2-point conversion is good. With 1:58 to play here in the 3rd quarter on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard, it's Corbin 24, Lincoln County 14. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
You want to give your children everything they need to succeed academically, but it can be tough on a budget. Did you know there's a place where homework help, exciting programs, and other educational resources are free? It's your local library. Sign up for a library card so your children can start learning today. This has been Amanda Gearhart, Director of the Lincoln County Public Library, with a message from the American Library Association's Campaign for America's Libraries and Lincoln County Public Library. For more information, visit lcplinfo.org.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln County? It doesn't matter where you get your vehicle. Just ask that the taxes are paid to Lincoln County. Your Lincoln County Clerk, Sonny Spoonamore, reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County answers. Big touchdown reception from Carter. And now we'll have a between the Creeks Kendall kickoff. Lincoln County tries an onside kick. It's recovered by Corbin right at midfield. Red Hounds will take over 1st and 10 from there with 1:56 remaining here in the third quarter.
So this Lincoln County defense is able to cause turnovers. We've seen it in many games so far this season.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, attorney at law in Stanford, Kentucky, a 1981 Lincoln County High School graduate.
Corbin comes out from the shotgun formation. Combs eyes the defense. 1:56 to play third quarter. 1st down and 10, Corbin. Snap received, and Combs looking on the left side. Has got his man on it wide open, and it's intercepted as it deflects off his hands. Big interception by Skylar Quinn, the defensive man that makes the big play for the Patriots. And Logan Combs had Wells breaking wide open. I thought it was in his hands. I lost it in the light on a reflection, and it deflected right to Skylar Quinn in a similar place on the field where Quinn made a huge play the first 2 times these teams played this year.
Tip drill. That's why you do it in practice. That's why you have the ball get bounced up in the air, and then all these DBs have to try to catch it. It's for that reason right there. Great play by Quinn. That helps this Lincoln County offense really get back into this football game.
1:50 to play here in the third quarter. Lincoln County gets it back on a Skylar Quinn interception, trailing 24-14. Horton takes the snap, handoff Ammon right up the middle as Horton stays in at quarterback. The freshman has thrown for 2 touchdowns tonight. A 19-yard strike to Nathan Carter and a 76-yard bomb to Clayton Davis, accounting for both Lincoln County touchdowns. That play went nowhere. That'll set up 2nd down and 9. Horton gets the play from the sideline. He'll bring it into his team. Lincoln County trailing 24-14, but Uncle Mo wearing red and white right now. Patriots have a chance to get back in this in a big way. 1:14 to play third quarter. Horton from the gun. He's got 3 receivers to his left. Take the snap, play action pass, looks left. Now he's going to go back right. Got Quinn over in double coverage. Quinn goes up, nearly comes down with it, broken up by Corbin. Risky pass there in double coverage to Skylar Quinn. Luckily falls incomplete for Lincoln County. Sets up 3rd down and 9, 1:02 to play third quarter.
Yeah, he's going to learn a lesson if he keeps trying to make those plays. I know Davis is able to go up in triple coverage and catch one like that, but that's a pass you can't risk to take right there. Double coverage on the outside. He just threw it up hoping we could make a play. I mean, I like that kind of decision making if, the clock's going to strike 0 and you're down 4, but we need to go to a check down route right there, tuck it and run, see what you can make out.
1:02 to play third quarter. Horton sends Carter in motion. One running back to his right. Takes the snap, rolls out to his left. Looking on a sideline route. He's got Davis sliding catch. 1st down. Nice execution from Horton to Davis, but there is a penalty flag in the Lincoln County backfield, and that's going to be holding on the Patriots.
That hurts right there. Great pass by Horton. Great catch by Davis. Only get brought back by a hold. Hate to see it. However, these offensive linemen, having a great defensive line like Corbin has, can cause that kind of pressure on an offensive line and bring back big plays like that.
So Sawyer Horton's pass to Davis. Negate it by the holding penalty, and that's going to back Lincoln County up into a 3rd and very long situation from their own 19-yard line. Clock ticking, 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Horton will go from the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his far right. He's going to take it. Hand off to Ammon. Ammon breaks a tackle and hit viciously around the 20-yard line. And the medical team gets out there quick. That was a big hit that Lee Ammon took here on the sideline, and that looked like helmet to helmet. That was a helmet to helmet hit. No penalty flag on the field so far, and that's unbelievable.
That's the definition of targeting right there. That's helmet to helmet. That's the hit they're trying to take out of football, and you hope if it's going to happen, they call it so that kids learn not to hit like that. However, it is getting called. It is going to get called.
Looks like they're talking it over, as Logan mentioned, and you have to throw a flag for targeting there. That's a vicious hit that Ammon took on the sideline on the 3rd and long play, and the medical staff is out now looking at Ammon, and we have a chance to watch it on replay thanks to technology we have now. It looks like targeting is going to be called here as the flag was dropped. And with the player down on the field with 30 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter, Lincoln County trailing 24-14, 30 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to Lincoln County Football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
Every year, the Lincoln County Public School System and the Lincoln County Board of Education works hard to empower every student with the knowledge, skills, and attributes necessary to become our future business leaders of tomorrow. Their mission is to help students individually, one-on-one, to become college, career, and citizenship ready by providing quality education and enriching opportunities for every student in every classroom every day.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers are a full-service real estate and auction company. We continually strive to educate our staff, provide new technology, and yet maintain that personal touch with our clients. We pride ourselves on exceptional service with honesty and integrity. We are committed to providing the highest level of service to our sellers and buyers alike. Our firm is ideally structured to serve as your single resource, covering Boyle, Lincoln, Fayette, Jessamine, and Garrett counties. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, with over 52 years of experience. We are experts in real estate and auctions.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Still a medical timeout here on the field. The injured player for Lincoln County is junior running back Lee Ammon. Penalty flag was thrown. Targeting has been called on the Corbin defender. And Lee Ammon, the stretcher, now being brought out, and we'll hope that's for a precautionary reason, as Ammon, a big part of this program and fantastic young man. The Corbin defender hit Ammon helmet to helmet. Targeting has been called, which is a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down, so Lincoln County will have a first. The least of the worries right now for the Patriots, as one of their junior leaders, Lee Ammon, is down on the field with 30 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And Corbin leading Lincoln County 24-14 on the McKnight Monument Funeral Home scoreboard. You're listening to Lincoln County Football on WPBK-FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our reliable #1 selling tractors are designed for easy operation and feature all the performance-matched attachments needed to tackle any job. Right now, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months and save up to $1,700 plus no payments for 90 days. Now through December 31st. See us or go to Kubota.com for full disclaimer. Stop by Lawson Tractor and Implement in Stanford, your local Kubota dealer, and see for yourself what great deals Kubota has to offer.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
You can hear the cheers as they take Ammon off the field on the medical stretcher. We have been told that he is alert. Unofficially, Athletic Director Tim Estes has told us that he is alert and able to move. He has been taken off the field. With 30 seconds here in the 3rd quarter, if you are just joining the broadcast, Lincoln County was set up on a 3rd long and went for it on a run play to Ammon. Ammon hit on the sideline on a personal foul targeting hit from Corbin, Logan, and just something you hate to see at any level of football, and it was a vicious hit.
You've got to make sure now you're going for the hips when you tackle. You got to have your head up, go for the hips, break down. Corbin just came flying in right there, tried to make a big hit, and you just can't do that in football anymore.
Hammond had been stopped, and it was being held up, and a second man came flying in and just hit him too high. We were able to watch it on the YouTube live replay, thanks to Philip Smith rewinding it for us, and it was just the helmet to helmet, and that's a hit that's got to be taken out of football, and this is the reason why Lincoln County now short one of their leaders, Logan, and it's just a nasty hit, and thank goodness we're getting word that he is conscious, and as he leaves the field, and just prayers for that young man that he's able to make a full recovery and be okay.
Glad he is conscious and was able to stand up on his own and get carted off the field. Hope he's okay. But Lincoln County's got a football game to win. I know that's where he wants his teammates to be at right now.
And I guarantee you this fired his teammates up. We just got word from Athletic Director Tim Estes that as Lee Ammon was being taken off the field on a stretcher on one of the dirtiest hits you'll ever see laid to a young man, he said, "I'm sorry for having to leave the game." So that's a Warriors mentality right there.
Can't be that kind of mentality, and let's hope it sparks it in these Patriots.
Reset things here. The 15-yard penalty actually did not give Lincoln County a first down. They needed 19, and it wasn't an automatic, so that'll set up 3rd down and 4 as they blow the whistle. Clock running, under 30 seconds to play. Davis will set it from the gun. He'll take the snap, keeping himself right up the middle, pushes forward out past the 40. Going to be very close to a first down. We'll see where they spot the ball. 14 seconds left here in the quarter as it ticks down. It's going to be 4th down and short. Coach Crutchfield's talking it over. Looks like they're going to think about it as the quarter comes to an end. At the end of the 3rd quarter, here live from Corbin on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. It's Corbin 24, Lincoln County 14. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
America at work. From farms to construction sites to factories, millions of people operate tractors and heavy equipment every day to help keep America strong and growing. When operating dump trucks or equipment with booms or other extensions, watch out for overhead electric lines. Make sure there is adequate clearance because coming in contact with those lines can result in a tragedy. For more information, contact your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Hey, it's Heather Brown from Dr. Andy Powell's new privately owned dental practice located in Lincoln Plaza, Cedar Creek Dental. Dr. Powell has served Lincoln County for over 6 years and is excited to continue to provide excellent state-of-the-art care for our community. We offer early morning and evening appointments to accommodate all schedules. At Cedar Creek Dental, Dr. Powell, Heather, Sarah, Jess, and Priscilla are committed to providing a simple, safe, pleasant, and enjoyable experience. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
4th quarter action set to get underway. Corbin leading Lincoln County 24-14. The Patriots will keep their offense on the field. 4th down and less than 1 yard to go. Backed up on their own 40-yard line. Clayton Davis breaks the huddle as he comes sprinting out with his team. Ball marked right above the 40. They just need a few inches. Davis under center. Hard count. Nearly drew Corbin off. It looks like the Corbin defender's helmet is over the line. Right now, he backs up. Davis keeps it. Tries to push forward on the quarterback sneak. It's going to come down to where they mark it. The guy running in from our side is right on it, Logan. We'll see.
Going to be close. It's going to come down to where they place that football down on his foot because they're standing right on the first down.
Unfortunately,
marker.
It looked like Davis drew the left end offside, and he never relocated back to his side of the line of scrimmage, but they didn't throw the flag. Davis seems to get a good spot here. We're right on it. It's going to be close. Lincoln County's huddle is pointing toward the first down, and the referees are saying back up. Let's take a look at this a little closer. And our first visit to Corbin this year was a game of inches, and tonight is suddenly turning into the same situation.
They did not give the spot I thought they were going to on that one. I thought they were going to be right on the 41-yard line, but it looks right before the 41, so I'm not sure if we're going to be getting this one or not.
They've got the chains out. They stretch it out, and Lincoln County's going to be short. Not a great spot. It looked like Davis's forward progress got to the line to gain But with that spot, it's going to be short, and Lincoln County's going to lose possession of the football, turnover on downs, and Corbin will take over from the Lincoln County 41-yard line, leading 24-14 with 11:53 to play here in the fourth quarter.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Carol Hill, attorney at law here in Stanford, Kentucky. She is a Lincoln County High School graduate. By Fox and Friends Funeral Home, who are your friends in funeral service. Gonder and Associates. Julian Gonder, a former Patriot, supports all Lincoln County athletes. And Kentucky Farm Bureau's Sonia Bratcher, who is a big supporter of Lincoln County athletics.
Combs takes the handoff, gives it to Mills. Mills fights for some tough yardage right up the middle. Lincoln County's defense bottles him up, and Miracle looks like he was thrown down late. Lincoln County's Cody Miracle let go of him, and I couldn't tell if that was a flop job or what, Logan, but nevertheless, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the Patriots.
It's a little bit of both. It was a flop job by Corbin there. However, Lincoln County, you cannot be doing that. The whistle blew. I saw the whistle blow, or heard the whistle blow for a solid 3 or 4 times, and he kept driving him back and threw him on the ground. You've got to play smarter than that. If you want to come out and beat a team like Corbin, you can't be making all these mental mistakes, and I know they're mad. I know they're upset. However, you've made just as many mistakes yourself. You've got to go clean those up if you're going to beat the first seed in the first round of the playoffs.
Danville trailing Somerset 32-7 now. Speaking of first round of the playoffs, Lincoln County trailing 24-14 here. 11:25 to play in the game. Corbin 1st and 10. Combs takes the snap, hand off to Mills, right up the middle, spin move inside the 20, all the way down to the 12-yard line. Nice run by Seth Mills. Looks like it'll be close to another Corbin first down.
We've seen Mills have a lot of success running the football tonight. He is a special talent as well. This Corbin team has a lot of talent, and they're going to look to make a deep run into the playoffs if Lincoln County isn't able to get a turnover here and try to rally back.
1st and 10, Corbin, ball marked on the 11-yard line, 11 minutes to play here in the game. Combs takes the snap, hand off to Mills. Mills trying right off the right side this time, right off the right guard. Lincoln County's defense does a good job stopping that at the line of scrimmage. Cody Miracle in on the tackle, along with Robinson.
Cody Miracle's been strong up front for Lincoln County all season as well. He's been one of our linemen of the game, and he's done a real good job up front to try to maintain the line of scrimmage.
The Corbin defender that hit Ammon High was whistled for unnecessary roughness is the call we're getting, so he was not ejected from the game. 2nd down and 9. Hand off to Mills, right up the middle, tripped up by Miracle, and he'll fall right inside the 5-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for Corbin here with 10:04 to play in the game. Corbin leading Lincoln County 24-14 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Corbin staying in the no huddle. Combs talking things over with Mills. He also has Powers in the backfield with him. Combs takes it, hand off. Mills trying to get around right edge. Lincoln County does a good job getting out there and shutting it down. And Lincoln County stops him well short of the goal line. We'll see if they can still get a first, Logan. It's one of those unique situations where you can get a first around the 1-yard line. And they gave him a really good mark on that. It looked like he was down short of that, but it's going to be 4th down. Either way, 4th and short. As I said, they can pick up a first. 4th and 1 from the 2. Combs will go from the I formation. Powers and Mills behind him. He'll take it. Quarterback sneak. Powers comes in behind him and pushes him forward. If he keeps fighting, he'll break the goal line for 6. Touchdown. Corbin. Quarterback keeper Cameron Combs. That'll make our score 30-14 with 9:02 to play in the game.
And these Patriots, they're not quitting. They're still going out there and trying to make plays. Corbin, they're just winning the battle up front tonight, and that's what we've been talking about all night long. And here comes on this talented kicker to put in another PAT.
Baker sets up for the extra point. Good snap, kicks up again. That young man has a big leg, and he connects on another one with 9:02 to play in the game on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. It's Corbin 31, Lincoln County 14. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
A lot can be said for staying well hydrated. Adequate hydration helps prevent kidney stones, urinary tract infections, constipation, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke. The best way to keep track of how hydrated you are is with the color of your urine. For nearly everyone, clear or light yellow suggests excellent hydration. Dark yellow is usually a signal that you need to drink more water. Drink more water for your health, Lincoln County, and encourage your children to do the same. This health and safety tip was paid for by Dr. William Stafford.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Sanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Lincoln County receives the kick on the 20-yard line. That's Davis. He's out past the 35, tackled on the 37. Another between the creeks, kennels, and boarding kickoff received. Clayton Davis has set Lincoln County up a good field position, trailing 31-14, 8:57 to play in the game. Shout out to Griffey and Eric Roston watching at home tonight. This update from the Danville-Somerset game, late third quarter. Somerset now leading Danville 39-7, so they've blown that game open. And here, Corbin leading Lincoln County 31-14 with 8:57 to play here in the game. Lincoln County missing junior standout running back Lee Ammon, who was hit helmet to helmet and had to leave this contest. Now the Patriots have Horton at quarterback. He's going to look to throw here on first down. He tries to hit Davis on the 45-yard line. Clayton Davis unable to haul that in. Pops up there and luckily falls incomplete. Sets up second down and 10 for the Patriot offense.
So we don't see too much out of Davis. I thought he would have pulled that one in, but sometimes what you can get with these young quarterbacks is sometimes they'll just put a little too much zip on those kind of balls, and it makes it really difficult to catch. However, I see those two getting a lot of completions together in the future.
8:57 to play in the game. Second down and 10. Horton sets up from the shotgun formation. Sawyer Horton in at quarterback. He's going to take the snap. Looks to throw to Alcorn. Alcorn catches it on the 40. Works his way back toward the middle of the field, fighting for extra yardage here. 4 Corbin defenders get on top of him, and they finally blow it dead. Ball comes flying loose, but they're going to call forward progress, and the whistle blows that play dead. And Alcorn picks up a good 6 yards there on that second down screen pass from Horton.
That was a good pass for Horton right there. Alcorn, as soon as he made his head turn to find out what decision the quarterback was going to make, the ball was there. Alcorn did a good job of bringing it in and then fighting upfield to make this a manageable third down.
Third down and 5, 8:11 to play in the game. Horton breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to his right side. He now sends Alcorn in motion. He's going to look right. Looks to throw to Davis in traffic. And the ball's broken up by number 43 from Corbin. That's Austin Lewis in on the defense. That'll set up 4th down and 5.
Not a bad pass right there by Horton. Just a little needs to lead Davis a little bit more right there, and that's a complete pass for a first down. I do like Horton's Brett Favre mentality. He's not afraid to go out there and sling it like most freshman quarterbacks can be in high school football. He trusts his guys. He trusts Davis. He trusts his other wide receivers. He's going to go out there and throw the football around, try to make plays to get Lincoln County back in this football game.
4th down and 5, 8:02 to play in the game. Lincoln County trailing 31-14. They're going to go for it here from their own 43-yard line. Horton from the gun. Sprint pass out to the right. He's got Davis. Davis loses his footing and falls down. Had the right play call. Had Davis not lost his footing, would have had a good chance to haul that in on the 50-yard line and would have been enough for a Patriot first down. But it falls incomplete, and Corbin will take over on downs from the Patriot 43, leading 31-14 with 7:56 remaining in the game.
Missed opportunities are what is haunting Lincoln County tonight right there. There's an opportunity for a first down. They miss it. There's a couple opportunities for a easy third down or easy second down that some penalties cause you to get backed up. So that's what's going to haunt Lincoln County if they can't find a way to climb back in this football game with 7 minutes, 56 seconds left.
Shout out to Rebecca Smith, turning 9 years old next Tuesday, so happy birthday to Becca. Combs takes it from the gun, hands off to Mills. Mills inside the 40, still going, breaks a tackle. He's outside of the defender to the 20, 10. He'll walk into the end zone. Seth Mills, 44-yard touchdown run, and that was just some bad tackling from the Patriot defense, and Mills way too easily skates into the end zone on a 44-yard touchdown. That'll blow this game open now with 7:43 left in the contest. Corbin leading 37-14.
We knew Mills was capable of it. We didn't see that much out of him in the first game we played. However, tonight Mills has been putting on a show, and why he's one of the many talents that the Red Hounds have.
Baker on to try the extra point. He's perfect on the night, including a 39-yard field goal. High snap, set down, kicks up good right down the middle with 7:43 left in the game on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. It's Corbin 38, Lincoln County 14. You are listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to save during the Black Friday sales event. Lease a new 21 Ram 1500 Bighorn for only $279 a month for 42 months. $48.90 plus tax and license. Due at signing, 10,000 miles per year. Model DT6 H41. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Fiat on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Lincoln football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Corbin scores to make it 38-14, 7:43 remaining of the game. We now have another Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding kickoff. This is a deep, booming kick that'll be fielded inside the 10 by Gar. Gar working up the left side, runs into a Lincoln County player's back. Now he's being pushed back. A penalty flag comes in, and all kinds of extra action after the play. A skirmish has broke out now. Lots of pushing going on from both teams. Sidelines running down their coaches. Lots of whistles blowing. Referees trying to gain control of this contest. Still pushing going on from both teams. Hard to see what's going on as both coaching staffs trying to break this up. It's unfortunate to see this at the end of this game, but you have to feel it coming on. After the dirty hit on Lee Ammon, you can tell this Lincoln County sideline is not liking how this second half has played out, and they finally get this action broke up. Lots of penalty flags and sorting going on now, and Lincoln County's Thaden Carr had returned the kick, Logan, and ran into his own defender, got tackled, and then it looked like 3 Corbin kids jumped on him late, which is not been unordinary here in our 2 visits to the Red Hound Stadium this year. They've called a few of them tonight, including a personal foul. Should have been an ejection. The kid was not ejected for Corbin, and now another situation where lots of flags and extra things going on.
I will say this, it does boil down to the officials. I think there needs to be more control over both teams. The players got to have more control themselves. Coaching staffs have to try to prevent this to happen. However, whenever the referees let you play through the whistle and then kind of spark this nitpicky mentality with each other, letting you jaw jack, letting you play through the whistle and kind of get some dirty shots here and there. You've got to eventually put a stop to it, or it's going to boil down into this. You're going to have ugly hits like we saw earlier. You're going to have fights break out. It falls down on the coaches and the officiating here as to why this broke out.
Yeah, the first visit here had a lot of the same stuff, a lot of extra stuff going on after the play. Corbin likes to pile on, it seems, after the play, and you don't necessarily call that dirty. It's the style of play they go with, and you see it again here, and you got to think right now Lincoln County's lost one of their junior leaders, Lee Ammon, to a vicious, dirty hit. They're a little emotional. They see one of their guys get jumped on late, and that's kind of how this thing got started. If you're listening, if you're watching, obviously you saw it yourself on the YouTube live feed.
And if you're an official, you've got to blow that whistle sooner. Clearly forward progress was stopped. He wasn't going to make it any farther. You've got to blow that whistle sooner to stop them from being able to gang tackle on top of him. It's just a situational awareness kind of kind of thing.
So the crew is huddled up here. The referee crew is huddled up on the 10-yard line with 2 security guards, too. Both teams went back to their sidelines. Lincoln County has taken a knee. Coach Crutchfield giving them a talk here, trying to calm the emotions down with 7:33 remaining in the game. Corbin leading 38-14. They have made a decision on what's going to happen now. They've come up to talk to Coach Crutchfield about it. Let's see if they include the Corbin head coach, too, in this discussion. Coach Greer is on his sideline with the Red Hounds. They're only talking to Coach Crutchfield here on the Lincoln side. Sorting out these penalty flags. There's actually 3 flags, one thrown on the 40, one thrown on the 16, and another where the fight or pushing broke out down around the 5. So the first flag is a face mask against Lincoln County. Against Corbin. A personal foul against Corbin. A personal foul against Lincoln County. So the 3 flags were a face mask and 2 personal fouls, one against each team. Now they're talking about ejections, it seems like, Logan.
There'd be a lot of white jerseys ejected if they were able to see what all went on.
We're still sorting this out. Lincoln County is going to have the ball. It looks like they're going to mark it out past the 20, around the 24-yard line when this is all said and done. Then they're blowing the whistles here, and it looks like it's going to be it. So a face mask on Corbin, personal foul on Lincoln County, and a personal foul on Corbin. And after all that, it's 1st and 10 Lincoln County. And preliminarily, it looks like they're going to mark it on the. Now they're backing it up again, so confusion everywhere. Now they backed it up. They're going to place it at the 17. I don't think anybody knows what's going on at this point other than Lincoln County's got the football 1st and 10.
I think what you're going to see here, no one's going to like it, but you're going to have a lot quicker whistles now following that action.
Lincoln County will go under center with Davis. 7:33 to play in the game, trailing 38-14. Davis takes the snap, hand off to Gar. Gar, nice stiff arm, gets out of bounds. Tackled around the 22-yard line. So nice run by the freshman Thaden Gar, who's checked in for the injured Lee Ammon at halfback.
We've seen Gar make a lot of plays so far this year. He's got his first ever touchdown as a freshman. We've seen him score some bigger runs and really put on a good performance as a freshman. He's going to be one of those athletes that you really want to see take. You really want to see them take the weight room seriously this offseason, take the conditioning seriously, and he can bloom into a great player.
2nd down and 5, 7:17 to play in the game. Davis sets it from the gun. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself out around the left side. Falls forward out near the 1st down marker. That spot is right on it. Looks like it's going to be good for a Bluegrass Drugstore 1st down. Nice carry from Clayton Davis.
Davis is the runner. He's always going to fall forward to get those extra yards. He's just a tough runner, and he's got the speed. He's got the talent to throw the ball. It's just one of those guys we can't talk enough about him, and that really describes the type of player he is right there. Fall forward for the 1st down.
1st and 10, 6:39 to play in the game. Davis sets up from the gun. He's got one back beside him. He takes the snap, keeps it himself right up the middle, spin move, dives forward. Nice run by Davis. Corbin falling on late again as you hear people getting upset. Nothing extra going on that time. 7-yard carry sets up 2nd down and 3 for the Patriot offense. 6:13 to play in the game. Lincoln County trailing Corbin 38-14. Clayton Davis goes back under center. Wing T formation. 2 backs behind him. He'll turn. Tripped over his own guy, but he did get the handoff to Gar. Gar breaks through 2 tackles, fights out past the 37. That'll be good for another Bluegrass Drugstore 1st down. Nice physical running by the freshman running back Thaden Gar.
What about Gar coming in here and stepping up big? He's got big shoes to fill, too, with Ammon, and he's coming out here. It doesn't look like he's missing a step from what Ammon was able to do.
Davis gets the play from the sideline. 5:40 remaining in the game. Corbin leading 38-14. on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Davis sets up from the gun this time. 2 receivers to his right, takes the snap. He'll keep it himself. Hit immediately by Corbin's. Oliver looked like he was in on that as Davis tried to follow his back. Ben Harris has checked in too. Ben Harris, we've seen also with some nice runs this year. He's in at running back alongside Gar now. Davis stopped for a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. 4:58 remaining in the game. Corbin leading 38-14. Davis surveys the line of scrimmage. Now he'll settle in under Griffin. And he looks like he's drawn a Corbin defender off sides, and he has encroachment on the Corbin defense. And Davis does a really good job with that hard count. We've seen that all year.
You never know if he's going for the hard count. And the way he gets defenses to jump off sides is his hard count is no different whenever he goes on first down or when he goes on 1. They all sound the same, so you start to get these defensive linemen convinced that it's on 1. Because too many quarterbacks, they try to change and go too hard whenever they try to get a defense to jump off sides.
2nd down and 5. Ball placed on the 43-yard line. 4:29 to go. Davis takes it, hand off to Harris. Harris, nice run up the middle. He's got a seam. Gets out past the 40 to the 30. And brought down finally on the 20. Ball comes flying out, but it looked like they're going to say he was down by contact. Ben Harris breaks a nice 37-yard run. Sets Lincoln County up with the ball out now down near the Corbin 20-yard line. So a big run by Ben Harris.
Ben Harris, that was a great job too, and it wasn't by the they still had their starters in. Looks like they're starting to sub now, but Ben Harris, yeah, he was doing that against the starting offense, and Gar too. Both of them able to come in and make some big plays, and they're just freshmen.
Harris is a junior.
Oh,
Gar's a freshman, but Lincoln County very deep at running back, as we've seen throughout the year. Numerous people running the ball. Davis will set up in the gun. 1st and 10 from the 21. He's going to keep it himself around the left side this time. Penalty flag comes flying in. Davis bottled up around the 21. And the initial indication is holding on the Lincoln County line. It will be a holding penalty, and that'll back Lincoln County up 10 more. Still be 1st down. 3:35 remaining in the game. Corbin leading this first-round playoff game 38-14. Lincoln County's season seemingly coming to an end here tonight in the first round of the playoffs. Trailing 38-14. 1st down and 20. Ball placed on the 30-yard line. Davis takes it, throws a quick pass out on the side. Quinn catches it right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled immediately by Corbin. Unable to pick up any yardage there. 2nd down and 20.
I've just been really impressed with this Corbin defensive line tonight. They've come out and they've been able to really stalemate Lincoln County a lot better than they did in that first game. Lincoln County probably should have had a couple more touchdowns in that first matchup against Corbin. They were only able to score 7, but they were in the red zone many times. Lincoln County's had a hard time finding the end zone here tonight.
Davis sets up from the gun. He's got Quinn and Gar to his left. Harris in the backfield alongside him. He'll take it, hand off Harris. Harris follows blockers right past up the line of scrimmage to the 29. And we have another penalty flag thrown.
Should be a submarine taking out the offensive lineman's knees by the defense, but we'll see what they call.
Talking it over here. On the Harris run, he's able to pick up a couple. Personal foul. You got that one right, Logan.
I watched the offensive line because that's about the only thing I know about football.
So it's a second. It would be 2nd down and 20. Harris picked up 1 or 2, so without the penalty, it would have been 3rd and long. And this penalty is going to march it all the way down inside. Right on the 20-yard line for Corbin. So it's a 10-yard penalty. And Lincoln County will get the down back. 2:28 to play in the game, trailing 38-14. 2nd down and 9. Davis breaks the huddle from the sideline. Trots back in on the field. He's going to work out of the shotgun formation with Harris to his right, Gar and Quinn to his left as receivers. Takes the snap, quarterback keeper all the way. Hit immediately at the 20 as he tried to cut back. Nothing going on there. 3rd down and long.
Yeah, Davis has been slipping and sliding tonight. He may have to wear baseball cleats the next time we come out here. Get a little bit more traction into the turf and just not tell the officials what type of cleats he's wearing.
Under 2 minutes to play now, 1:50 to be exact in the game. 3rd down and 9. Ball placed on the Corbin 20-yard line. Red Hounds leading the Patriots 38-14 here in the opening round of the playoffs. It appears that this will be the final contest of the extremely unordinary 2020 football campaign for the Patriots. Davis will take the snap, runs it right up the middle, cuts back, gets out inside the 15, falls forward to the 13-yard line. That'll be short of a first, but does get him down closer, and he'll set up 4th down and short with 1:15 to play in the game.
Okay, with one more play, able to here maybe try to get a first down or maybe even put this one in the end zone to save a little face, make the score look a little bit better.
Patriots trailing 38-14, 1:03 to play in the game. 4th down and 2 from the Corbin 13-yard line. 57 seconds and ticking. Davis slowly up to the line, 2 back set behind him. Davis takes it, hands off to Gar. Gar working off the right side. He looks like he's got enough for the first. Slung backward by Corbin as he breaks the first down mark, but I think he has forward progress for a first down. Clock stopped with 42 seconds. And it will be good for a Bluegrass Drugstore first down for Lincoln County and freshman running back Thaden Gar.
I'm impressed with Gar. He's came in here and filled big shoes tonight, and he hasn't been going against the garbage time players anyway. He's been going against the starting defense for Corbin. He's done a really nice job of even running people over, making people miss. He's going to be a talented player for Lincoln County.
24 seconds left. Davis takes the snap, hands off Gar. Gar off the right side again, down near the 5-yard line. Lincoln County not using their builder supply timeouts. It looks like they're going to be content to let the clock run out here as they're inside the Corbin 10-yard line. Ball marked on the 6, and that's going to do it. That'll be the final play of the 2020 season. Lincoln County has been defeated tonight by the Corbin Red Hounds here in the opening round of the KHSAA state playoffs. Our final score, Corbin 38, Lincoln County 14 on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. You are listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
You ever wonder what dogs are thinking when cars go by? Well, let's use Shelter Insurance's special Dog Decoder app and listen in.
That's one classy pickup, huh, Willie? Oh, 57? Nah, 56. Of course. Got the fins.
Lowe's parking. Check out the German V8.
Sweet. Pretty green car.
Hybrid.
At Shelter Insurance, we've been insuring all your favorite rides since 1946.
What? Man.
This is Sean Slusher, your Shelter Insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
Hi, this is Bruce Edgington, CEO at PBK Bank. I've been proudly serving our customers and community since 1989. Listen up. If Brand X, you know those other guys and gals, are charging you to keep your money in your checking account, it's time to consider a switch to PBK Bank's Freedom Account. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers are a full-service real estate and auction company. We continually strive to educate our staff, provide new technology, and yet maintain that personal touch with our clients. We pride ourselves on exceptional service with honesty and integrity. We are committed to providing the highest level of service to our sellers and buyers alike. Our firm is ideally structured to serve as your single resource, covering Boyle, Lincoln, Fayette, Jessamine, and Garrett counties. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, with over 52 years of experience. We are experts in real estate and auctions.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln County? It doesn't matter where you get your vehicle, just ask that the taxes are paid to Lincoln County. Your Lincoln County Clerk, Sonny Spoonamore, reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
Lincoln Football, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
The 2020 campaign has came to an end tonight for the Lincoln County Patriots. They fall tonight to the Corbin Redhounds, 38-14 here in the opening round of the KHSAA state playoffs. Dustin Oney, the Lincoln County Patriots do finish the season with a 5-4 record, unable to get in the win column tonight. But we did see some good things. Lincoln County mounted some nice drives and unfortunately lost junior Lee Ammon there late in the game. Let's take a look now at our scoring recap and stats for the evening.
Scoring recap on the night showed Corbin finding the end zone first with 6 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the first quarter on a Seth Mills 5-yard carry, putting Corbin up 7-0 after the point-after attempt by Jacob Baker was good. Corbin would strike again with 33 seconds to go in the first quarter on an 8-yard rush, this time by Peyton Addison. Point-after attempt good, putting Corbin up 14-0. With 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go, it was Jacob Baker showing the power through the leg, making him a perfect 5 for 5 on the season as he booted in a 39-yard field goal, putting Corbin up 17-0. And then the highlight of the evening as far as offensive plays go, Lincoln County found the end zone on a Sawyer Horton to Clayton Davis 78-yard connection, and I can't stress it enough, a highlight reel catch, putting Lincoln County on the board. The 2-point conversion was unsuccessful. That was with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Corbin still led 17-6. In the third quarter, it was a 6-yard rush by Peyton Addison once again. Point after attempt good with 7 minutes and 51 seconds to go, putting Corbin on top 24-6. Sawyer Horton would connect with Nathan Carter on a 19-yard slant route. Davis would run in the 2-point conversion with 1 minute and 58 seconds to go, putting Lincoln County down 24-14. Lincoln County would follow that touchdown drive with an interception, Brad, and it looked like that's when Lincoln County would really start to gain the momentum, but unfortunately that is when junior running back Lee Ammon did go down. And Lincoln County really never regained the momentum there as Corbin would strike on a Cameron Combs 3-yard rush, putting them up 31-14 with 9 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. And then Seth Mills really drove in the nail on a 44-yard touchdown run for Corbin. Point after attempt good, putting Corbin up 38-14 with 7 minutes and 43 seconds to go. And that would remain the final score. Corbin winning this one 38-14.
Lincoln County had a chance, as you mentioned, momentum on their side, trailing 24-14 when Ammon goes out with injury. Last word we had was Ammon was alert, conscious, and the last thing he said to his team as they took him off on the field on the stretcher was, "I'm sorry, guys." And it just says a lot about him. It says a lot about Coach Crutchfield and the culture he's instilled here. And, Logan, the season comes to an end tonight. Corbin has defeated Lincoln County 38-14, and I know you mentioned earlier, and you were a former Lincoln County lineman yourself. Lincoln County's line, I thought, did a great job all year. And once again tonight, we're going to name our inter-county energy lineman in the game, and tonight we're going to go with number 51, Michael Griffin, the center.
Michael Griffin did a good job tonight. Corbin's defensive line, one of the best in the state, really big, but the center was able to hold it down while a lot of others on that offensive line were struggling with how big they were. Michael Griffin did a good job keep giving Davis time, giving Horton time whenever they needed it to keep Lincoln County in this football game. So great job by that young man as the inter-county energy lineman of the game.
So Michael Griffin, our inter-county energy lineman of the game, and then our player of the game tonight, Dustin, I think we'll go with freshman quarterback Sawyer Horton, who helped Lincoln County find the end zone twice, once on a miraculous 76-yard touchdown pass to Clayton Davis, and then again on a nice throw on 3rd and long to Nathan Carter to trim that lead and get Lincoln County back in the game. And Horton, comes out of the bullpen at quarterback. That's not easy to do, Dustin. But he comes in, throws 2 big touchdown passes, and a great freshman campaign from Sawyer Horton.
You couldn't ask for a better start for the freshman. 2 for 2 for, let me do my math here, around 97 yards and 2 scores on his first 2 passes, once to Davis and one to Carter. He would finish the night 4 for 8, 113 yards and 2 scores. Just a tremendous composure to come in. Like you said, he wasn't the starter. He just got through in there. It does make it easy when you can throw to somebody like Clayton Davis who can make the catch, but you still got to put the ball in the position for your receivers to make the catch. Nice job by the freshman stepping up. Played a well of a game. I mean, he showed all season that he's capable of playing at this level, and he's got 3 more years of high school football. He's going to pass for some more yards.
Lincoln County with only their second winning season in the last decade as they finished the season 5-4. Coach Crutchfield now with 2 winning seasons in his first 3 seasons as head coach of the Lincoln County Patriots. They do fall tonight to Corbin here in the opening round of the playoffs, 38-14.
And before we do sign off, Brad, we do want to send a congratulations to quarterback, running back, do-it-all Clayton Davis, eclipsing the 1,000-yard club on his the first carry of the game, come in 999 yards, eclipsed that on the first carry. Tremendous season in a simulated season. Congrats to Clayton Davis.
Davis will end the season with 1,079 yards unofficially with 15 rushing touchdowns, a handful receiving touchdowns, a handful passing, Logan, and just one of the many positive stories from this extremely unordinary 2020 season for the Lincoln County Patriots due to COVID-19. When I say that, I'm talking about you had an 8-game regular season, you had a 3-game layover between the end of the regular season and the playoffs, and you being a former player yourself, you just can't imagine what these kids have dealt with, and just the emotional ride they've been on comes to a conclusion tonight.
Very hard to get any momentum, any sort of rhythm. I know everybody in COVID times has talked about it. It's very hard to set any patterns, get any type of rhythm going in your day-to-day work. Well, it applies to the football teams too. Whenever you got to take a 3-week break because of COVID and then come back. Anyway, the takeaways for Lincoln County in this football season are you're a young, talented football team. You had a lot of good wins this year. You have Clayton Davis breaking records. You've got Ammon who's back there trailing Davis by not far in breaking records. You've got a lot of talent coming. You've got Gar, you've got Horton. You have a lot of foundation to build on. The coaching staff has built the foundation. Now it's time to take these young players, these talents, the guys with speed, the big guys up front, hit the weight room hard this offseason. Take it seriously. Listen to your coaches. And I tell you what, this time next year, Knox Central, Wayne County, Corbin, they're not going to play the Lincoln County Patriots because this Patriots team is experienced, they're veterans, and they're exceptionally talented, one of the more talented Lincoln County teams I think we'll see.
Lincoln County falls tonight to Corbin here in the opening round of the playoffs, 38-14. This will conclude the season for the Lincoln County Patriots. They will finish with a 5-4 record, a winning season for Coach Crutchfield and the Patriots. Promising future. A lot of young players got valuable minutes and will be back next year, hopefully, for more normal football. Hopefully we get past a lot of these things we've dealt with COVID. Now you have the winter sports season coming. They got a lot of obstacles to work through, and let's just hope that those young men and women get to play. We're signing off here for the last time, and when we sign off, we also are signing off from our YouTube live feed. Big thanks to Bob Allen Motor Mall for sponsoring the scoreboard. Philip Smith for all his hard work this year, producing the video portion of the telecast every week. Thank you to Walt Nyes back in the studio, and as usual, Coach E and John Logan Smith for all they do for Lincoln County football. And huge thanks to Dustin Oney for all his hard work for the pregame show, the stats throughout the year. For Brad Smith alongside Logan Smith, we sign off one more time this year on the McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company scoreboard. Lincoln County falls tonight to Corbin, 38-14. You've been listening to Lincoln County football on WPBK FM 102.9.
Drug use is a serious problem in Lincoln County. Young people die from overdosing. They become invalids to addiction, unable to work or raise their children. Addiction is for life. Recovering alcoholics and recovering drug addicts are always recovering, and relapse is the norm. The best way to manage drug addiction is to avoid getting addicted. Parents and grandparents, role play with your children. Practice saying no and teach them how to extricate themselves from situations like parties and peer pressure. This health and safety tip was paid for by Dr. William Stafford.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
You've been listening to high school football on WPBK FM 102.9, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall on Maple Avenue in Danville. This game was also brought to you by AGE Engineering, Civil Engineering and more in Stanford, Animal Care Clinic, North Highway 27 in Stanford, Bluegrass Drugstore, your local pharmacy in Danville, Builder Supply, your do-it-best home center, Bias Appliance and Furniture, all roads lead to Eubank, by Carol Hill, attorney at law in Stanford, by Cedar Creek Dental, where a visit is simple, peaceful, and pleasant, by Dalton Miller, candidate for Stanford City Mayor, by Dr. William C. Stafford, Durham's Grocery, big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate, by Fox and Friend Funeral Home, your friends in funeral service, by Gondar and Associates, certified public accountants, by Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, guarding your home, business, and environment, by Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative, by Irvin Group and Lincoln Realty, realtors and auctioneers, by Kentucky Farm Bureau, Sonia Bratcher agent, big on commitment, by Lawson's Tractor, your authorized Kubota dealer, by Lincoln County Attorney Darrell Day, by Lincoln County Board of Education, every student, every classroom, every day, college, career, and citizenship ready. By Lincoln County Clerk Sonny Spoonamore. By Lincoln County Health Department, helping our community stay safe and healthy. By Lincoln County Library. Read, search, discover, learn, grow. By McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving our community with grace and passion. By My Town Realty in Stanford, your local real estate agent. By PBK Bank, your community bank since 1906. By Sean Slusher, your shelter insurance agent. By Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County. By State Farm agent Jason Todd, here to help life go right. By Teresa Whitaker, candidate for Circuit Court Judge in Lincoln, Pulaski, and Rockcastle counties. This has been a sports production of WPBK FM, all rights reserved worldwide.